about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gon' rise to the sun. Step 2, do something for you. Step 3, grow hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing. So cold, behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I wake up every minute with the fever
breathe. I push a mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. See, I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python, grab what I like real fast. Choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see, matter of fact.
Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
To My Mind Over Your Matter. My name is Rick, and one of the hardest working podcasters right now, I believe, amongst the group of individuals like me. I'm definitely one of the hardest workings, and gonna keep it going as long as I can. And I wanted to do a morning show, so here I am. Let me set myself up over here real quick. Let's get my YouTube channel up because I like to see what's going on here. Perfect. Hey, Termir, how you doing? See you there real quick there. Let me turn off this. Let me see what my cat wants. Because my cat's bothering me. See what she wants. What do you want? She just wants to disturb me. All the time, every time I come in here, I start doing my show, she wants to come and start meowing. And before the show, she wasn't meowing nothing. She was sleeping. As soon as I come do my show, she wants to come meow. You little meow cat, leave daddy alone. So we're going to light up our medicine. Tasha, come on. Like she was with me all morning. She needs to go back to sleep because she was sleeping. So, my goodness, if you have cats and they're like clean cats, that's my cats. Yeah, she's not gonna be able to come on yet because I gotta get the cat tree here, and all she's gonna do is start messing everything up here. She moves the camera. She's just reckless, very 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 reckless. And Jeremy, I'll give you an entry for the giveaway. So I put you on the list. Put it over here. They'll be back, but it's only gonna be once I get everything more secured here for them to be in here. Because right now it's not safe for them to be in here. Because I got a couple of items around here that could tumble over and crush their ass. For one, two, they'd be messing up my equipment here. They'd be moving the camera. They'll be doing ridiculous things that cats do. Who runs the world? Cats. Who runs the world? Yeah, cats been around as far as humans has been. Yeah, I found out yesterday that the Earth got hit by a really strong. This is before humanity even got here, even before the fucking baby Jesus got here. Before baby Jesus, before all the gods and all those books were written, before all that shit, Earth got hit by a really strong solar flare to the point that it really charred Earth and really fucked up Earth. And that was 14,000 years ago. Where was the baby Jesus? Oh, no. You guys follow these books, and that's what was the problem. Is they believe what they read, and they don't see, because seeing is believing, not reading is believing. It's seeing is believing. And in order for me to believe in the baby Jesus needs to come right in front of me, talk to me. I'm gonna slap him in the face for being asleep during all this craziness. Because look at all this shit that's going on in this world. And where's the baby Jesus? Oh, where's the baby Jesus? He ain't nowhere around. Stop hoping on something that's not gonna come. It's just no. It's a book. You want me to read you a book? I'll get like the Three Little Piggies. I'll get you, I'll get you some stupid ass book and just read it to you. Like, that's all it is. It's just a fucking book. People put too much emphasis into a book. Like, literally, like, even in my dreams, when I had those ladies come up to me with a pamphlet of the Lord, I go, there's a lot of people in this world that are atheists that don't believe in this shit, because he was a human like no other. And yet they want to make him a god. Like, they want to classify him as a god. I go, I don't know about that. Jesus as a god? You gave him too many high marks. It's like he's one of the peasants in the bottom of the chain compared to all the other forces that were here before him. But yet you want to like skip everybody and put them to the top? I don't think so. Ain't happening. That's for sure. Damn sure, especially in my mind. Only way Jesus is gonna have to be real to me is gonna have to step up to me and introduce himself to me. And he has not. And the day he does, I'll let y'all know. I'll let you know in some form. Even in my passing, I'll let you know. But I tell you right now, whoever's in control, it's fucking asleep behind the wheel. The world is going into chaos. Pieces are starting to move like crazy. Holy shit. Everybody's starting to line up for war. A world war. Didn't we have like 2 of those already? And we still can't get along. And we still fighting. Like, that's what like religion has got us to continue to fight amongst each other and hate each other. If that's the case, I don't want religion in my life. Fuck that shit. You could get that shit, get that book, and I could use it to wipe my ass. Or I could roll some joints and smoke it. That's fine too. But that's just words and people's stories and TMZ from back then. And those stories been rewritten so many times. And like changed so many times to fit their narrative. Like, and then people believe it. People fucking believe it. That's the crazy shit. Like, I 2 weeks ago, we had like, what is it called? Chingleberry came by here, and he was just preaching his book and only his book and no other books. So that's selfish. That's a selfish book. That's a book that I would get and throw it into the fucking ocean. It's like, it's just a book. It's a stories. Oh yeah, but Jacob and John and Willie and said that this happened on this day, and yeah, like, no, bitch, that's a fucking story. You know, it's just documented stories. If you go look at the Bible and see how many people written the Bible, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, it's all stories. Yeah. Jesus is not, he's like, he's gonna be a god. Yeah, right. Because you made him a god, right? Because he's saying now you're trying to project him as God, right? So how did he become a god? Because he died and came back to life? Shit, I died and came back to life. Am I a god? I literally died. I died for 3 minutes and came back. Am I a fucking god? No. So what's the fuck the difference between me and him? That I'm here now. That's the difference. He was here and he's gone, and now we're here. We're the gods. We're the ones that are in charge now. I'm trying to get this through people's heads, but they cannot get it because they're fucking stuck in a fucking book that their government pushed upon them, because this is all public, like, this is all propaganda to begin with. You know, and especially religion is one of the biggest propagandas known to man. It's the worst. Fuck that. Yeah, adults children's book, the Bible, Timmer. I know you're on fire, dude. You like Rick. You woke up on the right side of the bed today. Hell yeah. It's just, listen, I understand they need someone to believe in, and that's okay. You could believe and you could read that book, and you could have a pastor read from the book and quote his little notes on the book. But other than that, how far can you go with a book, and how long are you gonna take to preach it? That you already know the whole book, so you're gonna keep preaching the same shit over and over and over? Like, that's boring. To me, that's like, doesn't make any fucking sense, because every church you go to, they have a different fucking book. They don't even have the same book. It's like the same thing with my marijuana. They have different warning levels and say different things. And they're supposed to be warning, but the one tells you is gonna fuck up, stun your brain, and give you anxiety and depression and mental health problems, and you're gonna have all these problems, right? And then you look at the other one, and all it says is adverse effects requiring medical attention. Doesn't fucking make any fucking sense. Everything doesn't make any sense. You know? And then the Vatican comes on, like, I think it was yesterday or a few hours ago, so forth. He condemns what's going on in Israel and Palestine, and he has fears that it's going to get worse. You know, they already update the fucking Pope, and they told him everything, and that's why he knows it's going to get worse, because it's already set in stone. It's already been, they talked about this already. Like, this is not new. This is not new. This war is not even a new war. It's a continuation. It's just a continuation. Israel took land. Well, this is the main battle, right? The world organization, they went and took land from Palestine and gave it to Israel so they could conduct their own life there on that land, stolen land from Palestine. Like, I understand their hatred against the Jews for that. And there will never be peace because of that. Because that's like me coming into Tiramir's house and say, "This is my house now. Get out." Tiramir's gonna look at me and say, "What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker." I was like, "No, this is my house now. Get out." Then we're gonna go to war. Of course, that's how it is. You know, and that's how it's going to always be in Israel and Palestine. So to me, it's like it's a never-ending story. I already did that show, and it's going to continue. This war is going to continue. They're like, "Yeah, it says it in the Bible." No shit, motherfucker. This premeditated. All this stuff is premeditated. You know, that's not the Bible's not a psychic. The Bible is already a story of what's going to be happening and what happened. So it's like, you know, it's a playbook. That's all it is. And yet we gotta fucking deal with these fucking bullshit stories. I'll tell you right now, the Palestinians and Israelis are never going to be at peace. Ever. Never ever going to be at peace. If you want to paint them as peaceful people, none of them are peaceful. Both of them are opportunistics. There's other things to be worried about people that can't get along and people that can't share. So I'm supposed to be worried about people who can't share and be helpful to each other. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Well, let me go ahead and copy this link here, set this up, put it out on the chat. I'm already lighting up here. Woke up this morning, feeling good. Woke up early, really early today. I was up since 6:50. I was like laying in bed, catching up on a couple of articles and so forth, and then the baby Jesus shit came through, and I'm like, "Oh, this motherfucker again! This motherfucker!" Like, I mean, why you keep pushing him? Why you keep pushing this like narrative? I don't understand why they keep humanity focused on one individual. Like, there were so many before him, so many gifted, powerful, like, and yet now we're gonna ignore everybody else. What the fuck? Burn their books. We'll keep this one. Baby Jesus, it will sell. People will buy your story. People are gonna like envy you no matter what. Like, I don't know. Sounds like bullshit. It does. It sounds like bullshit. It sounds like really mind control. That's what you're really trying to do. Is a form of mind control. The Bible is one of the worst mind control devices known to man. You know, it is. It makes you feel a certain way. You get defensive. You get angry. You get mad when they talk bad about the baby Jesus. Like, what good is that book if you're turning evil and mad? Like, I thought you're supposed to be peaceful and happy, but yet you come with so much anger. If that book is gonna make me that mad, I'm not reading that book. Nope. I'm not gonna be influenced by that book. Nope. I won't. Fuck that shit. I tell you right now, I'll smoke a joint off of it. I'll smoke a joint reading the fucking Bible. And I'll be like, bullshit, 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 bullshit. Moses, bullshit. Jacob, bullshit. All these people, all these stories, like, these are like short stories, or this is like his diary? Because I didn't know they knew how to spell like this back then. I didn't know the English language was so artistic back in those days. No one ever questions that. Like, they really knew how English was spoken that well, and yet what university these people you want to say go to? What schooling did they go to? How did they learn to write and read? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, because the baby Jesus went out and he found out how from other gifted gods and other gifted like sorcerers, other gifted like shamans. Like, how you think Jesus has learned? He's just the poster child. He's not the one. I'm sorry. He's just not the one. People are like, oh, he's coming. He's coming back. Yeah. Keep waiting for that. Let's see how fast he's gonna get here. He's already here. Where? The whole world. You're alive, right? You're part of the Jesus. Everyone has a piece of him inside, right? Supposedly, everyone, because he made us in his vision, and like we're his children. Okay, if we're his children, like how? Because those people before him here. Unless Jesus was a slut and he just fucked all over the place, which I believe he did. He was one horny dude, you know, and he went fucking around and fucked a lot of women. And there you go. But they want to paint them as this innocent virgin. He's such good looking. Look at those locks of hair. Look at the ray of light behind him. Give me a fucking break. God, it's yeah, people are so hypnotized. I agree, Taramir. People are fucking hypnotized. They have waited only 2,000 years so far, and they're gonna continue waiting. They're gonna continue waiting because only 2,000 years, and yet what happened before then? We're just gonna forget all the things that happened before because they want us just to focus on one individual that was here during his time. Give me a fucking break, man. That's what I call that's stupid. That's stupid. One person to rule them all? No. No. Do you think other people in this world believe in this Jesus dude? No. They don't. They don't. They have their own gods. They have their own lords that they look up to. Look up to. Goodness gracious. But America is just the worst place for religion. It is. It is. It's one of the worst because they sell it to you and then you go donating your little dollars to the pastor, and then he's living in a multi-million-dollar house with freaking multi-million-dollar cars and has all this surgery to fix his face like Joel Osteen. Look at Joel Osteen. Let's make an example. Joel Osteen. The multi-million-dollar like golden child out of Houston, Texas, you know, has his own like parish at a fucking basketball arena that used to be the home of it was like New Orleans Pelicans. I guess that was their, I don't know, it's a basketball team that they had, but they sold that arena and Joe Osteen bought it. You know, during Hurricane Katrina, that motherfucker would not open up his church to have people come in and stay safe. He didn't want his rugs to get dirty. That's what the reason was. And yet this man's supposed to be a man of God, but he didn't want any of his precious materials getting damaged and his carpet to get dirty. He didn't want it to get dirty. Yeah. Oh, want to pretend that that didn't happen? Come on. It's all bullshit. At the end of the day, worry about your fucking self. How about that? How about take care of yourself and make yourself happy? Fuck that. Make yourself happy. That's all. At the end of the day, it's about you. It's you. You are here. You know? No book is going to come and try to take over my life and try to tell me what to do. Like, what is that? That's a fucking manual for bullshit. Yeah. And if there was a baby Jesus, he would have prevented this war that's going on in Israel. He would have stopped Palestine. He would have stopped what's going on in Ukraine. He would have stopped what's going on in Russia. He would have stopped what's going on in the US. He would have had everyone in a trance and in peace. But it's not. There's nothing but chaos everywhere and fucking people dying everywhere. Are we gonna pretend that none of this is happening? Like nobody's getting raped at this moment, nobody's getting shot, killed at this moment. Nobody's like, come on. People get raped, killed, strangled every second of the fucking hour. Someone's getting killed. Yet we're gonna pretend that's like, let Jesus worry about it. What? Like I tell you, a lot of the world does not believe in Jesus. They believe that, yeah, he was alive. Yeah, he was here at one time. One time or another, he was here. But yeah, even the phone agrees. But other than that, that's it. He's done. You know? And we're here and we're trying to figure shit out, but yet we still hypnotized and blocked because we want to believe in religion and we have to listen to the media and you have to follow. Like, listen, live your life. Fuck the book. Live your life to the fullest. Enjoy your life. Make peace with your life because you only have one life to live and don't waste it on reading a book that's just brainwashing everybody in the world. Treat yourself. Like I always say, treat yourself. That's all you got to do. Yeah. I know. But I don't know. I just woke up on the right side of the bed because that dream with these nuns or these ladies, they're three ladies, and they're trying to give me this brochure of the baby Jesus. I'm like, and I told them, I was like, majority of this world is atheists. They don't believe in that story. They don't believe in him because he's no different than all of us here today. He is no difference. He was here. So everyone before Jesus were gods too because they were here before him. So what made him so different? That's why I don't get that story. I just don't get it. Why are we gonna focus all our energy on this little shithead and the rest is just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just brainwash people? I don't know, man. Going to work. Yay! Ryan O'Ryan, what's up, man? Yeah, man. They listen, man. Israel was poking them. Was doing all this deliberate stuff to Palestine. Fucking Israel took land away from Palestine. Like the Palestinians, there were people in their homes. The Palestinians were in their homes, and Israel came and took all their fucking land and homes and like bulldozed it down. They made all these people homeless, all these people crying and then pushed away. And like they did so much horribleness, Israel, but then we want to forget about that. Right? Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Just look at what they're doing to us. Look at how they're attacking us. Bitch, you're the one that started first. You're the one who took their land. Like it just makes me sick, man. And I blame the world for that because they're the ones that put Israel there. Now they're claiming, oh, this is our land. This has been our land forever. It's like, no, that's Palestinian land you're standing on. So I don't know. Seven, what's up? Are we faded or are we But we have free will. Kendall, what's up? How you doing? Long time haven't seen you on here. Hope you're doing good. If you want to come to the show, I put the link out. If you want to come in and speak upon, you're more than welcome to. This is a for everybody type of talk. I'll put the link out one more time, just for good measure. The fact that now they're saying that they're going to be a ground war, that they're going to invade Gaza and eliminate everyone from Gaza. They want to eliminate Hamas from Gaza. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to eliminate the enemy if the enemy are all people? They take off their turbans and take off they look like regular Joe people, you know? So how are you going to distinguish who's a family, who's enemy, you know, how are you going to do that? You're going to kill everybody? Seems like Israel just wants to take over Gaza and make it part of Israel. I'm telling you right now, that's not going to happen, because if Israel does do that, I guarantee you Iran is going to shoot so many missiles at Israel that I don't think Israel, it's just going to be overwhelmed. That's why the U.S. is there to back them up, to back up Israel, because if Iran shoots missiles at Israel, the U.S. is going to step up and retaliate for them, because they do have a battleship, like literally right off the coast of Israel. So it's gonna be fucking interesting. Stay tuned. Let the world. I wish we all could go out at the same time, you know. That's the only thing, you know. I wish the world would just blow up and that everybody dies at the same time, because that way we'll get rid of all evil at the same time. We'll get rid of everybody. It doesn't matter you're good. It doesn't matter you've been a good boy or good girl all your life. No, everyone has to go, because there's not peace. There will never be peace if there's humans living here on this planet. There will never be peace. Sorry to tell you, it won't. Bring in Tamir. What's up, Tamir?
Hey,
Hey, how you doing,
not
man?
much, chilling on the couch, and my voice is down today, as you hear. So I'm just recovering and having a cold. And but
Do you have any honey?
yeah, I do, and I have taken a full tablespoon of honey. But I
Yeah,
was
helps.
thinking about making
Well,
myself
I was going to
green
tell
tea,
you
please.
a little remedy that helps with what you have. You take a teaspoon of honey, right? And then after
Uh-huh.
you take the honey and you have it in your mouth, you get a shot of rum and take that shit at the
Yeah.
same time. I guarantee you
Uh-huh.
it'll take care of your throat.
Yeah. I have been
Guarantee.
taking dandelion root green tea extract and not tokinase.
No,
So
you need a shot of rum. You need a shot of
yeah, I
rum,
know.
just one little shot, nothing too big.
I had a hot toddy already.
Rum?
Yeah,
Yeah, it has to be rum. Like, and it has
yeah,
to be with honey. You have to do honey and rum. It can't
yeah.
be, oh, I did honey and then a few minutes or an hour later I took a shot of rum. No. It has to be honey and rum. And you'll
Mm-hmm,
see. I've done it
mm-hmm,
and it helps my voice all the time. I'm always
mm-hmm,
on here. I talk. That's what I do. I talk
mm-hmm,
thousands and thousands and thousands of hours.
mm-hmm.
I got so much honey there that I could be Willie the Pooh
I sent you a photo on Discord.
of. Hold on, I don't even have Discord
Check it
up,
out.
so describe it to me.
It's pretty funny.
Hold on, I have Discord on my phone up. I don't have it on my computer because I just came up on it, so I have to open it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here.
latest of Joe Biden.
Joe Biden is a piece of shit. Fuck that dude. That dude, he's one of the worst of the worst, and yet he's president. And how he got to presidency, I cannot talk about it on fucking YouTube because they already gave me a strike because of it. And I said what I said when I did say it. He's a fucking puppet. He's a fucking joke. He's nobody.
Well, let me read it for you. Biden has said today that when I left the Senate, I was able to convince Storm Thurmond to vote for the Voting Rights Act. Only problem with that is that Thurmond died in 2003, while Biden didn't leave the Senate until 2009, and the Voting Rights Act passed in 1965, before Biden was in office.
He's a fucking flake. He is. I'm sorry to tell you, he's a flake. Like, you can't get any worse than this, you know. Like, he is. He's just not a good person at all. Never been. He was never good in the fucking Senate. Like, he was never good. And throughout his 40-year career as a politician, he was one of the worst. And yet they put him up as president because Hillary couldn't do it. Hillary, the evil bitch, couldn't do it. She couldn't become president. And yet I don't understand how Hillary's running for presidency if she's only been the president's bitch. So that's the only thing she's done is suck his dick. And yet she gets to run for presidency. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What's her career in politics, like in politics? Oh, I helped him get Bill Clinton and get fucked by Monica, and I didn't mind because I had my side chick.
No, Hillary wants to get Trump supporters into re-education camps.
Go fuck herself. That'll be the day. Come to my door. Come to my door and try to take me to a re-educational camp, and you see what the fuck is gonna happen. I'll tell you right now, and it's not gonna be a pretty sight, and Jesus is not gonna hold me back. That motherfucker is gonna be running. It's like, run. Don't come knocking on my door, because you're not gonna like what's gonna be coming at you.
Yeah.
A lot of false flags, Ryan. A lot of false flags.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all of a sudden, like the United States, now Biden's like, I'm not gonna build now 1 inch more of that wall. 3 years later, we're building 25 more miles of the wall. What? Bitch, you said you wasn't gonna build no more wall, huh? So why the rush now to build another 25 miles? Why not complete it? And why did you stop the process of it being built? Because you wanted all those agents to come into the United States to cause havoc here? Millions and millions of people, and within those millions and millions of people, there was agents that came through? I rest my case. It's a fucking shit show.
I still don't get it, Rick. I mean, how come Mossad and CIA and others can be so incompetent that they didn't see the equipment build up and
exactly, dude.
Surely they should have had agent on the ground telling that, hey, these guys are building up something.
Exactly. Not only that, but they have a fixed satellite looking at the Palestinians in Gaza.
Yeah,
you don't think they're monitored by phone? You don't think they're monitored on the ground? It's all bullshit.
Or did this
narrative? They want to make it into this 9/11 event. Oh my God, it's a 9/11. It's the 9/11. Like, why are you referencing 9/11 so much? You're bringing back past, like, why are you bringing the past to now? And why are you comparing two different types of incidents that happen to now? It just doesn't fucking make any sense.
I was about to say something, but I forgot because I have I have headache and stuff, so I probably drop out and be just a listener today. But
Yeah,
uh,
get some rest, man.
it was something about the. Hold on, let me
What's up,
think
GG?
for a sec.
Good morning.
Hey, Gigi.
Mm.
It's something about the.
That's what caught my attention the most is when they were starting to say, "Oh, this is our 9/11." Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
like
That's
what?
when the red flags went up. That's when
Uh,
the red flags went up, and that shit was all over my face, like red flag,
oh
red
yeah,
flag.
now I remember. I mean, did this did this attack uh just expose the how weak the Israeli army really is? Did it expose the incompetence of Mossad and the legendary Mossad and other intelligence agencies?
Yeah, but it's not the first time. It's not the first
I
time though.
know, I know.
They had the same issue with Egypt when Israel
Almost
thought they had balls and they wanted to
and
face Egypt, and Egypt was like, "Are you kidding
get
me?"
this get this rig. This 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 thing which happened with the rockets and stuff. It happened almost daily after 70 years after the Israeli Egypt war.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
if you ask me, too much to be a coincidence.
Mm-hmm. I tell
And
you right
also
now.
one thing, this thing could become as Israel's Iwo Jima, because if you remember, it took almost, was it over a month or 5 weeks when the Americans captured Iwo Jima, and there were tunnels and stuff built underneath the
Mm-hmm.
island.
Yeah, there's
So
tunnels underneath Gaza too.
if Palestinians have these tunnels and stuff
They do.
underneath and they go there, it's going to be brutal, and Israel will have a huge loss
Well,
of men.
that's why the U.S. is there, because the U.S. is already supplying Israel with weaponry. They just got their first shipment today of missiles and rockets at Israel from the U.S.
And imagine
Second of all,
and
if the U.S. is
imagine
going to get involved
imagine
and they have tunnels, they have cluster bombs. They have
Mhm,
they have bombs that actually blows up tunnels that goes into the earth and then blows up. That's
mhm,
how like the US weaponry is.
mhm.
Like they have these bunker buster bombs. They used it
But
in
imagine
Afghanistan. They used it in Iraq. They used it
mhm,
all over the place, and you don't think they're gonna use it in Gaza?
yeah,
The losers here is humanity. Okay, it's
yeah,
just there's
yeah,
innocent people in the way, and a lot of them are gonna be
mhm,
dying because of it.
yeah. But imagine how it will look like if or most likely when USA has provided guns and stuff to Ukraine, and Ukraine has sold weapons to Hamas, and Hamas is shooting those same weaponry to Israel now. Imagine
Yeah,
how it
they play both sides, man.
makes things look like.
It's they play both sides. Listen, war is only profitable when you're both sides, not just on one side,
I think
because
it was
that's
great.
a gamble. That's a
I
gamble. If
think
you just gotta pick one side and stick to one side, no. You
I
don't
think it
think the
was,
US is actually there to support Gaza too? You
for
know,
example,
they is
as a fact, I think it was Jezebel Bush, who was the great grandfather of George W. Bush Sr., if I remember. He was funding the war on both sides.
yeah,
He
that's
was,
how it's working, man.
yeah.
That's the
So,
only way that is profitable. You don't profit from one side. You said, bitch, you're gonna profit from both because either or they're both gonna be fucked up, and I'm gonna make double the fucking business from those both sides. Hello, economics. There, hello, like
mhm.
the U.S. is it's. I'm living here, and it's sad to live here. You know what I mean? Because it is beautiful. They have beautiful places here and nice stuff and everything. But other than that, the government is just garbage. The way they do
Mm-hmm.
business is very
Mm-hmm.
like mobster like, and
Mm-hmm.
they try to intimidate you of show of force and like, oh yeah, we're number one. We're number one. Bitch, nobody's number one. Like war doesn't bring out winners. There's nothing but losers in war. So
Mm-hmm.
what's number one about what?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. Like I said, humanity loses again.
Oh yeah,
Because already
unfortunately.
over 3,000 people have died in this 4-day war. That's supposedly a war. The war never stopped. I don't even know.
Mm-hmm.
This is not even a beginning of a new war. It's the same fucking shit, but with more weaponry. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same shit
Mm-hmm.
over and over and over and over. And then not only that, but the media propaganda is just rapidly going wild. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's
don't
taking
go on
it's
Twitter and
wildfire.
start watching anything from Twitter because Twitter is just it's just loaded with shit. It's loaded with a lot of actors, a lot of played out scenes. A lot of it is staged. It's like they confusing the people and what's real and what's
Mm-hmm.
not.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
That's why I try to preserve my mental health, and not follow the mainstream media.
You could even see it in the Hunger Games. They even showed you in the Hunger Games and how they do this shit with war.
Mm-hmm.
How they
Mm-hmm.
project it on a green screen and show all these jets and all this stuff, and we're here to and it's like you just spill the beans in movies, and then now you're doing it in real life, and it's all propaganda. We already know it. It's dangerous. Media is
Mm-hmm.
dangerous. Media cannot be trusted at all.
Oh no. And yet
At all.
people 90 if you ask 90% of Finnish people still believe that that mainstream media is supposedly writing actual facts about
Mm.
news, or telling you actual news, so to speak. And I'm like, why are you so hypnotized with the mainstream media? Can't you see?
No, they got them. They got them fucking hypnotized with all the fucking car commercials. Oh, you could buy a new car now. You can lease for 48 months or 0% down.
Hmm.
Like that's all they do. They hypnotize you and sell you shit on the media. You go watch a
Hmm.
newscast and spend 1 hour watching the newscast, and I guarantee you they're gonna try to sell you a car 5 times in that newscast.
Yeah,
Guarantee you.
I bet you.
Or
I
this portion
uh,
of the
Rick.
newscast is sponsored by Pfizer.
Uh-huh. I mean,
So
can you imagine the awkward moment when Novak won the U.S. Open and Moderna was the main sponsor of the event, and Djokovic was the only unjabbed player in the whole tournament, and he won the shit.
yeah, well, he won because he's fucking good. That's the reason why
Hmm.
he won. Because he's the number one fucking tennis player in the world. He fucking knows how to play.
Hmm.
That sport is fucking
Yeah, but
difficult.
imagine how they feel with in Moderna when they had to give the prize to an unjabbed player. You know.
It doesn't really matter, man. It's all that is mind games. All,
Hmm.
all of the jab, all that shit is all mind games. Even though I gotta say this for YouTube, that we know that the jab is safe and effective and it's very helpful, and it's gonna save your life. Get the jab. Fuck you,
Yeah.
YouTube. Um,
Yeah. Fuck you.
just to protect my ass because you
Hmm.
know it's very safe and effective. Okay, very
Yeah.
safe and effective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
Right.
So,
This
as
is.
I'm saying it sarcastically, but it's true.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because they want it to be true.
Hmm.
Even though we're finding out every day that is all bullshit, but it's safe and effective because
Yeah.
the CDC says so. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Dr. Fauci says so. So let that be.
Yeah. There was.
They'll run their stupid narrative.
Yeah. There was this one woman who was running the. Well, it was a foundation, if I remember, but uh, when Steve Kirsch
I'll buy the
asked,
shirt.
asked her that, would you like to see the uh, uh, data which shows that vaccines cause autism? Her reply was that such data doesn't exist. Period. Have a good day, and that's her attitude. Like, what the fuck? And you say you're a doctor?
Ryan O'Ryan, I want a shirt.
Mhm.
I want a shirt. Maybe I should make one and be like, you know, you show
I love you, Ryan.
you show the Palestinians in Gaza like this, and then on the other side you have like these big missiles and fucking people like all angry and pissed off, and then on the missiles it says USA on it.
Mhm. The problem,
Um,
the problem is that USA is depleting its
Listen,
ammunition
the
reserves.
U.S. just they just sent over more of the weaponry needed for their Iron Dome. They're sending more rockets, and they're getting it as we speak right now. They're
Mhm.
getting those weaponries
know.
into Israel.
I know.
You
I know.
know, this was already premeditated. This is not something that just popped off. You don't think Gaza was tipped off that the US was coming with all this military might? They say, fuck it, you know what? Let's just get it started now, and let's try to take advantage, as we
Mhm.
can, because the US is coming and they're bringing more weapons to Israel.
Mhm. Listen,
You
man.
know? Fuck that.
I will drop out
Yeah, brother,
because
man, get some rest, man. You need a rest. Get,
because
you know,
I'm still feeling the cold, man.
yeah,
So,
just relax.
but Ryan, you need to get that Discord, man. You need to get you need to get to our
Yeah, why
server.
Ryan doesn't have Discord? Like he could be in our group, like
Yeah,
easily.
that's why I said
Yeah,
you need
he
to
he'll
get the
he'll
Discord,
do it
man.
eventually. He'll figure it out. It's not a bad place.
Yeah.
It's like-minded individuals like Seven Serpents, me, Tyramir, the girls. Can't forget the girls. I got
No
my,
way.
they're all in there, and
We have
it's a
lots of
beautiful spot.
we have we have many good people there.
Yeah,
But all of them
I
are
created the Discord, and we could get enough people
yeah.
in there. We're not capped at 10. We're going full out there, and
Mhm.
it's very educational too. I love it. Like when I wake up in the morning and I start reading, I'm like, I read everything, I see everything. I'm like, man, this is so cool.
What
But
the fuck is that Sibir doing? They are scoring over Tractor 4-2 in a home game, and I was playing for Tractor road win.
hmm.
They are ruining my sleep, man. Well, I'm not a
Yeah,
big player. I'm like, well, I play mostly for fun, trying to see that do I know anything about ice hockey. So I
yeah. But
play
the
only.
season,
Oh, I bet only as much as I can afford to lose. So if I lose €1 here or €2 here, that's not an end of the world.
no, but like I see. Oh, how long that season been going on for? It just started, or
I think it started in the end of August or early September. So it's been only 1 month or so.
okay. Oh, so you still got
So
time.
yeah,
Yeah, because here it doesn't
yeah,
start
and
for a few
it's
more months.
always these surprise wins comes almost always practically in the beginning of the month.
Hmm.
No, I mean beginning of the season, because teams are not so ready to play like tactically. So there are a lot more surprise wins
Yeah.
in the beginning of the season, early on the season. So
Yeah, over here in the States, the only thing that's going on is the baseball playoffs.
mhm,
We got
yeah,
the baseball playoffs, and then
NHL is having preseason now.
yeah, so that really means nothing to us here.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
means shit to us here. The people don't watch that shit here. They don't really care. Like they only
mhm,
watch like maybe the opening, and then they'll fan out. And you got some people that watch, they're diehard fans and so forth,
mhm,
but they
mhm,
don't pull in good ratings.
mhm.
It's like the
Yeah,
WNBA. WNBA
yeah.
get
Oh, you
nothing. I
mean
don't
the
even know how
Chinese
that league is
NBA?
still alive.
Yeah, you mean the Chinese NBA? Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
being sarcastic here.
yeah. It's the
Anyhow,
sports here. It's just weird because it's all propaganda too. They really,
yeah,
I don't trust it. I feel like it's manipulated.
yeah,
Because you can say
yeah,
rigged or and so forth, but I don't use the word rig. I use
mhm,
more like the word of manipulated.
yeah, mhm,
And it's been proven that referees are bought and paid for because they busted one of them and he went on the hush. Nobody ever
yeah.
talks about him anymore because he
I wonder.
rigged
I
so many
wonder.
football games and so many games that
Yeah,
were important that he manipulated it to his group's favor to win money off of bets. So money talks, bullshit walks is all a game, right?
yeah,
That's all it
yeah,
is, man.
yeah,
It's entertainment.
yeah.
But
That's what it
rigged
is.
system.
Showtime.
Yeah, they've been saying for the longest, like the NFL. The NFL
Mhm,
is something.
mhm,
How do you have a game that's fair, right? How can it be fair if you have referees, right, and they're calling whatever fouls or so forth, but then you
mhm,
have a guy on the sidelines with these bright orange mittens, and he has this aqua color jacket on, and he's dictating when the game stops because they're going to a commercial break, when they're gonna come back. He dictates
mhm,
every call, like pretty much in the game. I don't
mhm.
understand that.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
wonder. I wonder. I wonder if these people who have "I stand with Ukraine's" crap or Ukraine flag. I wonder if they have "I stand with Israel" flag too. Will they
nah,
put "I stand with Israel" flag
fuck
too?
that.
How
I
about
stand with
that?
my chill pill. That's all I stand with. I stand with my chill pill. I ain't
Yeah.
standing for like I love everybody. I don't
Mhm,
discriminate against anybody. If you're Israeli, good. If
mhm,
you're freaking Palestinian, good. I listen. I love everybody from everywhere.
mhm.
Like I'm not going to say, "Oh, I don't like you because I
Yeah.
don't like your people." Like that's
Yeah.
discrimination. Like
Yeah.
everywhere I go there with love.
As long
I
as
go there with good intentions. I go
yeah.
there with like, I open myself up
Mhm,
like to other, even here in the States. Because remember, when you're going from state to
mhm,
state, these are different states.
mhm,
Even though I live in this state, and we're part of the United States, so we're supposed to be one, but we're not one because we're 50 states within the states.
mhm.
So everyone has
Listen.
their own roots.
Mhm. Listen, I will drop out now. Okay.
Okay, brother, get better,
Yeah.
man. Get some rest
Yeah.
before
Thanks. Thanks.
before you go to Eric's show at 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
be
See
there at
you.
2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
All
finish
right.
this before 2 o'clock for sure.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
See you,
brother.
man.
See ya. So yeah, man, it's so weird because I come with love, everywhere I go, everywhere I'm always happy. I'm always smiling. I'm always laughing. I always joke around. I make light of things. I have a really playful character of, but don't get it twisted because I will snap at any time. I am Puerto Rican. I am known to be a snapping turtle. If you fuck with me, you're gonna lose an arm or a toe. Like I come at peace, but if you fuck with me, you're gonna come out in pieces. So but when I go to anywhere, because I travel a lot. So from Canada to Vermont to New Hampshire, Maine, Massachusetts, New York, all these places I've been to, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Um, I'm going back to Pennsylvania next week. Actually, no, in a few weeks. Actually, on the 1st. Which reminds me, I got to rent the car today. So after I finish the show, while I'm on Eric's show, I'll put them on my tablet, and then I can rent the car. Because I got to rent it for Halloween. I got to pick it up on Halloween morning, and then start driving to Salem, and then spend the day at Salem, do what I got to do in Salem, do my show from Salem, make my purchases from Salem. I think I'm gonna do the purchases. Maybe I could do it live. We'll see. And because I need my hands to freaking, I walk with a cane, so one hand is eliminated. The right hand is eliminated, so I only got one hand to lift, and I can't lift anything if I'm holding a phone. So we'll figure it out. Then that's gonna be a nice little road trip. I was thinking about going to San Diego last night and this morning because Vicky, and I love Vicky. I'm gonna make a shirt that says "I love Vicky," and then when I go to San Diego, it's gonna be her and "I love Vicky." She's gonna freak the fuck out. I know she's gonna be laughing. She might even have to like. Couple of tinkle of pee is gonna come out. It's like tinkle tinkle because it's gonna be so fucking funny that I don't want her to piss herself because then I'll be like, what the fuck? But I know she's gonna be laughing so much with me. Her face is gonna hurt. Her face is gonna hurt. Her cheekbones are gonna hurt. She's gonna say, Rick. Oh man. But I was thinking about flying over there, right? They have this one ticket which is weird, right? It's like you pay $349, right? Is the price. And what it is that they pick out the flight for you. And it's anonymous. It's anonymous. You don't know what airline or what time they're gonna give you to go to make it to San Diego. It could be a nonstop flight, or it could be a flight with one stop. It's only could be nonstop and one stop, and you won't know until you make the purchase for to go and to come back. That's fucking risky. I'd rather know the time and know if I have a stop or not. I'd rather not have a stop. I would like to go directly over there. So the prices are really, really ridiculous. And that's just, but the once in a lifetime to go and see the eclipse. But that 11-hour drive is going to be a bitch. Because from her area to the Four Corners, that is going to be 11-hour drive. Oof. I will have to get in there, start driving on Friday, stay a night at a hotel, and then wake up in the morning and then continue driving. Like I would have to come in like Thursday I don't know. That's just so weird. It's just so close. Because we're already on Wednesday, right? Yeah. It's the 11th, and I put the fucking 10th on the fucking day I just noticed here. So I gotta edit that. I can do it. Let me do it here. Just gotta edit on my studio. Because I put the wrong date. Because you see, I'm behind one fucking day. I am behind. I'm from the past coming to the future. Just go ahead and change it. All right, it's been changed. So let's go back to the channel. There we go. That's much better. Here in the studio, let me see if I can change it here. I should be able to. Save the changes. And that's it. Changed. Oh boy. So I was thinking about it, and I was like really racing to think. Out of my airport, it would be too much. Out of my airport from here, those motherfuckers are a bunch of opportunistic motherfuckers. I'm taking a fucking page out of Paula. Paula, this one's for you. These motherfuckers, yo, they like fucking price gouge the fuck out of you. If you're gonna leave at the last minute, or if you have an emergency, well, get ready to get fucked on the way there too, because they're trying to price gouge on flights that they shouldn't even be price gouging and putting it that high. They should make that illegal. They really should. It's like one price for them all, not fucking, oh yeah, $700 for a flight to go to fucking San Diego. You fucking kidding me? Sorry, that was a Paula moment. Sponsored by Pfizer. Paula's gonna like, fuck that shit and fuck Pfizer too. Piece of shit, motherfuckers. Oh goodness, you gotta love Paula. Oh man, I love people, man. I do. I love every single one of you guys. You guys are so amazing, so freaking amazing. Let me see what it says here. How much are the tickets? And I would not let Vicky pay for my ticket. Even though she has points and everything, but I wouldn't. It's just because I got my own girl. We got our own. We take care of each other. I got my credit cards. Shit. For that trip, I'll be using Discover. Not sponsored by Discover. Oh no. It was so funny because Tiramir, I remember he was talking about American Express and how funny he was talking about it, right? And very like next couple of days, I get an offer from American Express. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This is for Tiramir. I don't want that shit. You know, there's only one card that I'm gonna go after, and I'm gonna go after in January for my birthday, because that card is gonna be my birthday celebration getaway, most likely to San Diego, depending on the weather. Depending on the weather, my vacation time is coming up. I still don't know if I'm doing anything because I don't know if I could go away or not, because I have a doctor's appointment on the 23rd and it's right in the middle of my vacation time. And it's like, I need to go to that doctor's appointment. And I'm trying to change that date to an earlier time, but it's not looking possible. So, 9 out of 10, I might not be able to do anything on vacation time. Just probably be here and continue doing my show. I don't think I'm going to be able to go anywhere. Maybe I can. Maybe I could do something, but it's probably going to be local. I'm not. The tropics are heating up again, and like you got to be careful with the tropical weather, and it's hard to plan anything like 2 weeks away. It's just too hard because something could develop and then fuck your whole trip up. I just nah. Yeah. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do. I know next weekend I'm going to do a few things. Maybe we're going to take a nice little, a little road trip to the Yankee Candle Factory in Massachusetts. And not much. I'm really want to lay low. I don't know. For some reason, I want to lay low because I know what I have coming up. I got a big trip coming up. That Halloween and Day of the Dead. That's a lot of like driving I'm going to be doing, and I'm capable of. It's just it's something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and that's to meet Dark Illusions and Ivy in person and spend time with them and have dinner with them and just being together for the first time is going to be so magical. It's going to be so fucking magical. And we're going to see if we could get a show together. We're going to do a show. And then we're going to have a mutual friend of ours named Eric to join us. Because I feel like I could get the best out of Eric, especially like how I talk to people and how I feel the energy and how I feel. Like I feel like we'll have a great conversation. But it's 10:44 right now. A lot of people are at work. A lot of people are chilling at home, sick. Me, I'm smoking a joint, producing a show. Early show, because I would have been asleep. Let me tell you, I was tired the past few days. I slept till like 11 in the morning. I never sleep that late. I never sleep that late. And the reason why I slept so much is because I was fucking tired from the weekend. I did a lot of walking this weekend and stuff, and it really got to me, especially Monday and Tuesday yesterday. But Tuesday yesterday was a great day. I got on here. We did 11 hours and 50 something minutes, 52 minutes, 53 minutes. Because that's the deadline. That's there on StreamYard. You only could film for this for where I'm at. The status where I'm at. You could record for and produce live for 11 hours and 54 minutes. So we reached that limit. And yesterday's show was just packed with everybody because it was World Mental Health Day, and we shared our stories, especially in the very beginning and towards the middle. I did take a break. I took a 45-minute break, played pretty cool music for people to listen, and then came back even better. The show turned out to be even better because Dark Illusions showed up. And then it was a surprise because I know what he's going through and everything. I could feel him. So I'm already connected with him. So it's like he's using me to talk to others through me. And I tell others, don't worry, he's fine. He's just going through some stuff. He needs some time. And when he came on yesterday, he gave me a Willy Wonka moment because he was like all fucked up in the beginning, and then this motherfucker did like a little monkey flip. It's like his voice got better. He was fucking back to the old Doc again. I was like, this motherfucker pulled out a Willy Wonka. Like, and Willy Wonka's been coming to my mind a lot. That's why I named the show Good Morning, Sunshine. The world says hello. Yeah. And my favorite, like Willy Wonka, I like the old one. I really do like the old one. It's one of my classic favorites. But I like the Johnny Depp one too. I really did. I like Johnny Depp. Like his acting subpar. Like the dude is fucking like he's good actor. He's a great actor. I mean, drugs took a lot of effect from him, and a fucked up marriage to Amber Heard. You know, she's a fucking crazy. Oh man, she's crazy. Oof. I was like, that's one crazy bitch for sure. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. Agreed too. Gee, that's Tiramir. But yeah, fucking Amber Heard. Oh, and this funny, right? I saw the preview to Aquaman 2, right? They showed all the whole movie and everything, like the preview, and then they showed 0.5 of a second. So what's 0.5 of a second? It's what, 500 milliseconds? Then they showed a piece of her, but it was like a flash. So that's why I say like what, 500 milliseconds? Is it 0.5 milliseconds? Like it's like yeah, it'd be 0.5 milliseconds. Am I right? I just want to know. Ryan, if you're listening, half of a second is 500 milliseconds or 0.5 milliseconds. I think it's 0.5 milliseconds, but it still comes out to like 500 milliseconds. But that's how long she came on the fucking movie, on the preview. I started laughing in the theater. I go, that's it. I was like, Amber Heard only had like 0.5 of a second, like 500 milliseconds on the screen. That's, oh man, that's gonna be a shit movie. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't support Amber Heard. I mean, if they would have taken her out of the movie, I would have gone and seen the movie. But since they have her on there, I'm not supporting her fucking salary. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck, dude. But they are gonna have the Hunger Games. They're having another Hunger Games, the fourth one, and it's all new characters and new like people and so forth, and they're younger. So it's gonna be a unique movie, and it comes out next month. I think it's on the 17th of next month. I don't like the main character in that movie. I don't know. I forgot her name. It's the same girl from Snow White, from the new movie, the Snow White that she's making. I can't stand that bitch. I can't stand her. Like, I don't know. There's something about her that I really don't like, and she's like one of the main characters in the new Hunger Games. So weird, you know. We live in the Hunger Games. You know, there's no difference between a movie and reality. He doesn't want that. First of all, it's 50 milliseconds. Thank you, Ryan. Dude, I love you, bro. I love you. Like 50 milliseconds. Thank you. Because I know it was 0.5, but I was getting confused with if it was like the 50 or 500, because it's 50. So okay. Thank you for that, Ryan. You're awesome. For that, I'm gonna put you on the list because you helped me out on that one, and that's pretty cool. Thank you. So let's put him. You only got two entries, so This is their second entry. That's a good thing. Maggie has 2. Mrs. 7 has 2. Paula has 14. Albie has 14, 15, 16 entries. Albie, that's what's up. Ryan O'Ryan, 2. Paul from Newcastle, 1. Teramir has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 entries. Mr. 7 has 2. Vicky has 2. Gigi has 2. So every day, if you're the first one onto the show, I mean, in the chat, you get to be put on the list. And good luck. And it's for a competition. I said it before. I'll say it again. It's for a tarot deck that I'm going to be purchasing on Halloween from Salem, Massachusetts. And the winner is going to be announced the day before. So that way I could get the information. And once I have your information and once I have the product, it'll be mailed out on the 31st. And hopefully you'll get it within a couple of days, maybe 2 days shipping. So you can help do readings on the show. Because whoever gets the deck, we'd love for them to do a reading in the show. That'll be fun. Anyhow, got a note this morning that they're gonna redo the parking lot. They're gonna repave the parking lot. And I was like, damn, that's about fucking time, you know? And what a good month to do it too. Because it's right before we start getting cold weather and it starts getting a little wicked out here. It's a perfect time to pave out a parking lot. So, and that I'm excited for that. I was like, okay, that's good, because this parking lot has so many fucking potholes that like I could see China in one of them. So, and I already told them, it's like, look, y'all gonna need to do something about this. And they're like, yeah, we're working on it. We're gonna get it done. And I got a letter today saying that they're gonna work on the parking lot this week. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I'm happy for that. It's gonna take them a few days though to do it, but that's fine. Other than that, my world is pretty peaceful right now. Next week, I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands. So, like next week, definitely going to do, definitely going to go to the Yankee Candle Factory and produce the show from there. I'll probably do it live so you guys can see all the candles and all the beautifulness. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of candles because it's a treat yourself moment. And I like to treat myself with candles. I love candles. Like, if you don't see, like, my desk, I have candles, which they're turning off little by little. So I'm going to have to put some new candles out in a moment. But I love candles. And I have one over there in my dining room table. I have a Yankee candle, a pink one. I think it's Pink Sands. Smells amazing. Love it. But I want to get one for here. I'm gonna get probably move this amethyst away from here. Maybe amethyst needs to be, I don't know. We'll figure somewhere here on the table. We'll figure where we'll put it at. I think the amethyst would look good, like right here between the pyramid and Ogun. This is Ogun. Ogun is right here. He's a warrior. I'm thinking maybe in between these two here, put the amethyst, and then I could put my candle over here, and then get ready for Christmas also, because I got to move the crystal ball from here, and then put up the Christmas tree right here. So I like the holidays. As you can see, I have my pumpkins. I have one right here. And then I have the other one on the other corner. So I'm pretty festive. If I remove my name, let's see if I could take my name down. Because that way you can see the table better. I'm not sure if I can do that. Oh, I don't even know how to do that. All right, hold on. Let me exit here. There has to be a way to do this that I can remove the name. Let me see if I take my name out and I take this name out and then I save. Oh, but I have to have a display name so I can put my name, Rick. All right, I dropped it a little bit. Let me see if I could just put my mind over your matter and see how it would look. Sorry about this portion of the show. Trying to figure shit out here. Just got to make sure everything's the way it should. I just want to test it out to see if they're able to see. Okay. Okay, you see the pumpkin doesn't show here. So it's best if I put my name. I could put my last name. Let's see, what's my last name? This is my last name. Mr. Pink. You can call me Mr. Pink. Rick Pink. It's my last name. Rick Pink. But I think Rick would be fine. Rick will be fine. That way you can see more of the desk. So that I think this is better. Because with my name and the name of the channel, I'm like, if you don't know me by now, you can see it on YouTube where you're at, My Mind Over Your Matter. So let's see here, check it out YouTube. Oh, let me check out the chat. Shit. I still like this one. This is one of my favorites. Oh yeah, Jeremy, it's so true right here. If someone can do it, it's you, Rick. You will get the best out of Eric. I would. Listen how I get the best out of Doc. You know what I mean? And that's my true brother. And I can't believe I'm gonna connect with him, my lost brother. For the first time. And then we're gonna smoke a joint together. That's how we become official. We become official by smoking a joint together. Yeah, well, Ukraine's an afterthought now. Now the focus is on Israel. So they lost 2 times now. You know, it's It's crazy. The whole thing is just all nuts. Everything's all nuts. It's like we're just listen, we sell weapons. That's what the United States is. The United States is the suppliers. We make them, we sell them. Zelensky's a fucking puppet, that piece of shit. He's a little puppet. I need more money. I need more money. Bitch, what do you need money for? To live. What? Shut the fuck up. Oh, Lord. Zelensky is about to get slapped in the face. Piece of shit. US, yeah, that's Israel. Of course, they're gonna protect Israel. Yeah, I definitely refuse to give money. He didn't want that bitch's money. He has so much money. She wanted his money. She wanted his money, and for some reason, like it didn't go her way. She lied. All her shit was all lies, all bullshit. She tried to trap him. You know, it was just so fucking ridiculous. You know, and her true colors came out. She's a fucking bitch. And like she's very opportunistic bitch. Fuck that. Johnny knows. He knows. I wish I was a psychic. I really do. I wish if I was to get Johnny Depp like as a client, like for giving him like energy readings, oh man, that would be so fucking cool. That would be so cool. But the future, we don't know. Let's see what the future holds for me. See how popular. I don't want to get popular, really. I don't want to be famous. I want to be infamous. I want to be known, you know, within our community, you know, and be the same person. It's because it's not going to change me. It's not going to change the way I run shit or say anything. I'm going to be the same old. I haven't changed then, and I'm not changed now. I think now I'm speaking a little bit better than before because I was going through a lot of trauma from before. So you could tell the difference in the seasons when all the shows you could tell. But other than that, it's a good watch. One day I'm gonna just do a show and then just play one of my old episodes, and maybe it'll be one of the long ones that's like a whole fucking day event, and you can hear Doc Illusions when he was talking when I was asleep because he would take over for me, and I tell him I need a rest. I need to take a nap or something because like my energy gets depleted. So he would take over for me, and I would take a nap and then wake up, and then I'll take over. Because sometimes I needed to lay down and just because I wasn't feeling good at those times. And he's done so much for me. I've done so much for him. It's a mutual thing amongst each other. This goes way back, and yeah, Doc's run my show before, and he always has. That's why when he comes on now, like he did yesterday, listen, the floor is his. Like I even tell him, look, you're the host, you know, take over, like he usually used to do. So, and he would, and many times he spoke so much, and it's good to go back and listen. You know, if you want to get to know me better, you want to get to know Doc better, you need to go back and watch our shows together. That is just it, you know, you have to go back and watch us, and when he talked, everyone listens. you know, because he's very educated. He's very like very smart. You know, even though he fucking dropped out of high school, but there was reasons behind it. You know, don't get it twisted. Those reasons, and I know I'm not gonna say it here or anything like that, but I know everything that happened to that guy, and you know, I'm happy that he's alive and he's here with us and he's able to, you know, grace his presence, you know, to us, and it's always helpful, you know, hearing him and what he has to say. You know, he's a really good friend of mine. He's a really good friend of mine. And we never like. I don't even think we ever had a disagreement. If we did, it was just water under the bridge. Because I don't even recall ever if I ever had a. I never had an argument with Doc. I never. That's so cool. Yeah, I do that to people. Yeah, I tell people, look, sometimes I tell them, look, if you're here with me and I need to step out for a second, it's like, listen, you want to practice being a host? Okay, here, take over. Shit, I even made I'll be a host a few times because I had, you know, things I had to take care of. He's like, all right, Rick, I'll do my best. Yeah, he's so funny. But yeah, it's not easy being a host. It's not easy with the flow. He, it's it's helpful, you know, and it's helpful when others are here. And I let others speak, you know. I let them speak their mind. If I need to say something, I'm gonna say it. And um, but other than that, it's like it's a cool show. Cool people come through here, and yesterday was awesome. Yesterday was such a great show. Such a long show, but such a great show. I mean, it was pretty hard in the beginning because we were talking more personal things that had happened to us. Because yesterday was World Mental Health Day, and I think Mental Health Day should be every day, not just one day specified just for one day. Look, Pride Month gets a fucking whole month, and you're telling me mental health just gets one day focus? I think mental health should be fucking every day. Every day should be mental health day, not just one fucking day. Like, it's fucking crazy, man. It's crazy. And it's something that like people need to focus on is their mental health every day because we suffer from mental health, you know, and there's a lot of people that are depressed. There's a lot of people that are fighting that, and it's taking them to a very dark place. I've been there. I know. Like, it's on my show. It's recorded on YouTube. While I was in my dark place, I was still producing shows from my dark place. This show has been very therapeutical for me. It has. This is my therapy. This is better than therapy. This is better than going to a fucking shrink and then talking to someone that like cannot even relate to me. At least I have like-minded individuals that I can relate to and I could talk to, and that's helpful. You know, that's such a big distraction, such a big help. You know, and it has taken me out of my dark place and had me feel better. You know, especially the encouragements from others and how they tell me things and stuff, and that's why I appreciate what I do here, and I sacrifice coming on here every single time. I do this for a reason. I do this for my insanity. I do this for all of our sanity. It's a place where we could share ourselves with others and have a good time. And I'm going to continue this until the day I die. It's just something that I got to do. And gonna light up this joint because we're not done yet. Show got to keep going. Got to keep it going. I can't wait for the Day of the Dead. I can't wait for it. Like I want it to be here already. I want to go see Doc already. I want to take the candles and take them to the cemetery and give them away to several. That's fucked up. Several dead winners of my candles. I'm such a competition. Listen, even the dead, you're entered into the competition. I don't know who's gonna get the candle, but it's gonna be a few of you guys are gonna get candles. So it might be a total of 9 candles, 3 each. I want to keep it in dimensions of 3. So each one of us could pick 3 individuals to give a candle to. And I think that would be so awesome if we did that for the Day of the Dead. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know you agree. I keep seeing this black dot here. I just saw it again. Right in the corner. I saw a black dot move from left to right. And I'm looking at it right here. Like I saw it go like that. So there might be some energies here. And I hear this ringing in my ear. Not ringing, but it's like a static sound. Really heavy on my left ear. I respect the dead. I respect energy. Because that's what energy, energy could be good and it could be bad. But I already told Doc, if I'm going over there on the Day of the Dead, we have to go to the cemetery. And we have to give away these candles to individuals. Because I like to go to cemetery and give some individuals candles because their own families don't even come to see them. Their own families. That's why I would never want to be buried. You know how lonely it is being buried? That is super lonely. You're stuck in a box 6 feet under with others that you don't know. And the people that come by is not even your family. Like they just walking by. They don't even stop to say hi. To me, that breaks my heart. Just breaks my heart. And these people practice burial, like these burials. I'm like, it's fine if you want to be buried, to each their own, right? Some people wipe their ass with their left hand. There's some people that wipe their ass with their right hand. It's whatever you decide to wipe your ass. But for me, I want to be cremated. I'm claustrophobic to begin with, and then they're gonna put me in a furnace where it's a small quarters area to cremate me, and I gotta deal with that shit. I gotta bake until I'm ashes. That's tough, That's hard to the way to perish and your body be perished from this. It's through ashes. And I'm so ready for it. And they put me in my favorite spots that I want to be, put. probably majority, maybe I would say a quarter of my ashes will be spread around Niagara Falls. Definitely will spread my ashes around Niagara Falls. I'm pretty sure others would be there too, but I would like my ashes to be spread around Niagara Falls. From the American side, even in the Canadian side. You know, that would be such a great idea for me. And I want to have my ashes also spread a little bit, not much. In the park where across the street from where I live, there's a stream of water that I truly love. And then majority of my ashes will be spread in Florida. There's this beach that I used to love when I was a little kid. It was called Crandon Park in Key Biscayne, Florida. And the beach number was 34. Because they have 1, 2, and then 3, 4. My favorite was beach number 3. 3's always been my favorite number ever since I was a little kid. And my favorite beach is number 3. So and everything's documented. So I just got to put it on it's documented on YouTube. So, but I have to put it on paper. Moon Tang, what's up? I'm just looking up now. I'm looking at the chat. Damn, I got to go back. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat. Yes, Terrier, I made you a host. It's not easy, but you could talk. So, you could definitely talk. You need your talk show where you could do your thing. A lot of first timers come through here, they get the courage, and then they do their own thing. And then they like a butterfly, they go off, and they do their thing. Tamir, you're funny. There's a few people, certain governments who need help, professional help. Yeah, our president needs help. He needs diapers. He needs Depends. Somebody says he didn't nap. I had to go 10 hours. Yeah, you need a break, dude. If you don't take naps or you don't have a good sleep, you will break. You will break. I've had my breakdowns, and it's not nice. Moon Tang. Oh, she's making dinner? What are you making for dinner? Oh man. Moon Tang, you actually are awesome. Yeah, Eric's show's gonna start in about 2 hours and 40 minutes from now. That's how much more time I got to go. Another 2 more hours. And I'll stop the show before he goes on so I could focus on his side over there. The internet. We're gonna roll you into a joint and smoke it. Yeah. Hey, I don't mind. You can roll me into a joint and smoke me, and let me tell you, it's gonna taste delicious. It's gonna be delicious. You imagine going crazy. My internet's going crazy. Even thinking about it. My internet is like acting wild. I can't imagine that. Freaking group of people say, fuck it, we're gonna roll Rick into a joint and we're gonna smoke him. We're gonna put some weed. You gotta put a good amount of weed and a little bit of my ashes and then roll it up. And then you're gonna get a piece of me and you. Holy shit! You can imagine that? That would be so. That would be something. That would. Shit. That would. I would smoke Doc. If Doc was to be cremated and so forth, and they would give me a few of his ashes, I would smoke it. I would smoke them. I would. It would be an honor. It would be an honor. Fuck yeah. that that brain of his, man. It's just so freaking beautiful. It's so beautiful. You know, that's why he's a real good friend of mine. Because we have mutual respect for each other. We respect each other. We could disagree, and we agree to disagree, and then we rarely ever disagree. Rare. I mean that would be like a rare moment when we disagree. But other than that, I'm telling you, when we get together, things are gonna happen. Beautiful things are gonna happen. Beautiful and chaotic is going to happen. I can't wait to do a ritual there in person with him. Yeah, give Lilith her gifts because she wants certain things that she told me. Like, it's fucking Doc's Lilith is so aggressive. She's not as aggressive as Teramir's. Teramir's has she's really direct, but Doc's is fucking like oof. She's aggressive. She is. You know, she wants things a certain way. Yay, Teramir, go to get some rest, Teramir. We'll put you in a soil to feed the plant and smoke that. Ooh, that'd be good too. Either or, you can smoke my ashes. Sure, like I would definitely, like I said, Doc for one, I will definitely smoke his ashes just a little bit. Roll into a joint, I'll smoke it up. You know, in honor of him to have a piece of him and me. That's my brother, man. That's my brother. I keep the ashes that I smoke too, and I'll put it in a little like somewhere special for him. It's getting glitchy because I'm talking about Doc and shit starts going crazy here. Yeah, it was a beautiful surprise that he showed up yesterday. I was not expecting him, but like a lot of people were talking about him and I mentioned him a lot. I did not even reach out to him. I didn't like I must have reached out to him like psychically, but not call him or text him or send him an email or a message. Nah. I know my brother. I know what he's I know everything about him. I know when he needs his time, he needs his time. Like I don't bother him. I don't like me and him are just like alike. It's just he's more like super into the books and into history. He's into like the educational part of it. Um, he's been through so much himself too. So then I always will love Doc. And then when he got together with Ivy for the first time, I played a role in that. You know, I'm embedded in his life. Like Ivy came to me and we had to have like a deep conversation. This is a serious conversation between me and her. and I did a reading for her. And I told her what I told her and where she's at and who she's with. And I played a big role in that. As far as her conscience, as far as her, she could she could tell y'all guys. I don't need to. She could tell you. Doc could tell you how much of a role I played in their development. Yeah. And I can't believe I'm gonna go see them. Oh, I can't wait. Oof, I can't wait. I'm like a kid again. I'm like, I'm ready. It's like, even though I'm gonna be going to Salem the day before, and that's my huge excitement, but to see Doc and Lily and Lilith, Ivy, and Lilith. Oh my God. Ooh, that's the second time that's happened that I say Doc, then Lilith, and then Ivy. That's the second time in 2 different shows that came out like that. Wow. Lilith, I'm going to see you. Don't get it twisted. I got you, girl. I got you. I got you. If Lilith was alive, she would love me. Like, I know she loves me as it is. But if I was like back in the days during her times, I would have been her best friend. I would have been her best friend. Yeah. I love that you respect and know that, Rick. Yeah. I have hermit moments, and sometimes it hurts people when I don't need to recharge. Yeah. By the way, did you see my private message on Discord regarding your visit? Sent it to a few days ago. You did? Hold on. Let me check, girl. You sent it to me directly to me? Hold on. Wu-Tang. Oh, no, I saw the penis. Let me see. Oh, and the foot. I see the puta. No, I don't think I... Let me see. A few days ago. Oh, okay, I see it here. On the 9th. Would it be nice idea to... Oh, Wu-Tang, I'm already doing that, girl. I'm... She's laughing at the penis. Yeah, because I was like, oh Lord, look at the penises again. I was like, no. Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm actually I need to have a group talk with the crew. Like if anybody wants to put in, I'm thinking of something special especially for Doc. And I know already what. I just want to talk to several people to do like a little funding so it wouldn't be all on me. Like I'm gonna put a big portion into it, but I want others to contribute too, and it'll be a great gift for him and for Ivy too, but mostly for Doc. And it's gonna help what everything that we want. It's gonna be very helpful for him. But I'm ready, girl. I got stuff here for him. I got stuff here for him. I got a shirt. I got a special candle. I got some I think it's a blood sage. Let me see. I got a lot of stuff. This one's gonna be the dragon's blood. I got him dragon's blood sage. He didn't even tell me that he needed that. Like he didn't tell me that I bought it, and then he was talking about it that he needed to get dragon's blood. I'm like, and I bought it already. So it's that's how I work my energy. It's just I start feeling things and the connections. And then his Lilith connected with me. She already showed herself to me twice. and I hear her voice when she's talking to me. Like she tells me what to get him and what he needs. So I don't even need to ask Doc or Ivy anything. Like I already know. That's how fucking like psychic I am. That's how psychic I am. I'm looking. And the thing is that I want to get it for him in person. Like I want him to come with me and then get it. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do a PayPal thing. So if people want to contribute, they could contribute onto my PayPal. And then the thing that I'm gonna get them, I'm not gonna say it because there's a lot of people watching, and it's a surprise. So I could, I'll text it to you on Discord privately, of course, not in group chat. It'll be a private thing that I have what I have in my mind and what Lilith been telling me, because his Lilith, like I said, she's very vocal and she's very direct and she's so cool. Like she's spicy, but she is so fucking cool. Like I'm literally telling you, she would be my best friend. Like if I was like with her in those days, she would have been like, "You're fucking awesome." I'm like, "You too." Oh goodness gracious! But we're just what 10 days, what 20 days away from. Let's see, 3 weeks away. So we got today's the 11th, so almost close to a month away. No, it's about 3 weeks away. So we got 1 week here, 2 and 3. Yeah, 3 weeks from today. Because today's the 11th, 1/1, and I'm going to go see him on. Oh shit, 1/1/1. And today's it's October, so it's 1011, and I'm going to see him at 1/1/1. Wow, I'm telling you, that's just gonna be awesome. Maggie, what's up? Maggie, here's what. Oh no, the penis. Maggie with the penis. Oh no. It's penis envy mushroom. Yes, we talked about it yesterday. You want to join in? Okay, let me put out the link. So I come to listen and hear penis. Maggie, you came to listen. Oh no, Maggie. Oh, we had big balls and penises yesterday, Maggie. I don't know. It's all this dirty talk. It's like we all have dirty minds. It's like, no, it's not like that. Oh no, that tongue, Maggie. Oh, you're awesome. You just girls are so awesome. But I have an idea for a great gift for mostly for Doc. Because I got Ivy. Ivy, I already know her energy. So I've connected with her before and I could connect to her at any time. Like I already have permission to connect with her. So it's like it just happens. So I see what she needs and then I just get it. And then I'm gonna take it over there and you'll see what they got. Like we're gonna do a show. I'm gonna try to get Ivy to come on the camera too. So we're definitely gonna do a show. It's gonna be a unique style show too. It's gonna be so unique, but I'm gonna see how I work all this out because I just gotta get it all worked out and get it done. Actually, gonna book the car today since it's 3 weeks away. 3 weeks away, and I'm booking it today. And that is going to be a go. I'm actually, I don't know. They told me I could stay there with them, and I saved money on the electric. No, not electric. Well, the from the hotel. I mean, it is a good idea, but I like to sleep in the cold, so I might have my window cracked open just to get cool air into the room because I can't sleep in warm. Like I can't. Like in my room, temperature to sleep has to be anywhere between 65 and 55 to sleep. You're like, fuck, Rick. I say, yeah, because my body gets so hot at night. It's like I'm a fucking thermos at night. Like it's like a fucking heater. You touch me, and you're like, what the fuck? This motherfucker's hot. Like sometimes I'd be so hot that I'd be sweating, because of the heat. And it's cold as fuck in my room, and I'd be sweating because I'm hot. It's wild. Like this capsule that I'm in, it's a weird one. But let me put out I put out the link, right? Yeah, I did put out the link. Yeah, I know you're doing laundry, Maggie. I know. She's doing laundry, dinner. She's being good today. Yes. Yes. Moontang, you're just like me. I like the room to be cold and nice and warm under the blankets. Yeah, because okay, I make the room really cold, and then when I sleep under the blankets, I feel so warm because of my body temperature. So I sleep better that way. I sleep with that cool like breeze, and like it can hit my head and I can stay cool. I bring my own pillow. Like I always bring my own pillows, even to the hotels that I stay at. I always bring my own pillow because I can't sleep with any other pillow. I just have to have my pillow. And like there's no difference when I take it to Doc's house, I'm bringing my pillow. And I'll be able to sleep, and I'll save money if I stay with Doc. He told me he's like, you're more than welcome to stay with us. You'll have your own room and everything. And I was like, this is awesome. Oh man, it's gonna be a bed and breakfast. It's like, where do I leave the tip? Leave a tip. It's like, here you go. I'm out. I'll be there for two nights. It'll be a 3-day, 2-night affair. Like it's gonna be so cool. And then every day I'm gonna do a show. When I get there, it's gonna be recorded. I wanted to have it recorded because I think that'll be more better. Recorded meet, and then we'll do a show together. They're gonna be side by side. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. I think I'm gonna have to take my laptop with me. Hopefully they'll have internet. If they have internet, if they have high speed internet, then I could connect my computer to their internet, and then I could produce from my computer, and I'll take my camera. So we'll have look how big this is. So we could have both of us on, even all three of us could fit here. Because look at my arms. Look at my arms. I could fit Doc. I can fit Ivy. I can fit more people back here. So it's pretty good, my system. But I have a special gift that I would like to get them, and I want, if others could help, for me to purchase it, that'd be great. That'd be so helpful. But it's something that he really needs. That's gonna be very, very good. Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. I got the credit. I got the credit. I got the touch. I just go like this. Beep. And it's bought. So I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I am. That night we're going out to eat. we're going out to eat. I think the second day when I'm there, I think that's when Doc is gonna cook. Like I told him I want lasagna. And then whatever you create, like I'm for it. You know what I mean? I definitely want to try some magic mushrooms. So I want to do magic mushrooms with Doc on the show. And then I want to record my trip on the show to see what happens to me while on mushrooms. It's like, how much mushrooms do I have to, like, how much microdose do I have to eat in order to feel the illusions? I don't know. I don't know. For me, I never done it before, so I may eat like a quarter of a mushroom and then see where I'm at, and then if nothing happens, then another quarter, and then see what happens. And then it's like a sneak attack and come all up together, like, oh no, I'm all over the place. Fucking mushrooms. I'm flying now. I'm all over the place. Oh, I see Lilith. Hey, Lilith, what's up? I told you you're going to be my best friend. Oh, man. I'm going to take them some sage. I'm going to take them bay leaves. I'm going to take them, I got to find it, cauldron. A little cauldron, like how I have here for when I do my burning. When I do my burning here, I got them, like, I'm going to give them 2 of them. I just got to find them. They're in my closet. I'll probably do that this weekend. I'll probably go in the closet and look for it and then set it out to the side and start getting stuff ready. I got a cleansing kit for Ivy for the house. I got a whole bunch of stuff that I'm going over there with. Like, I'm not going over there empty-handed, you know? It just doesn't happen, especially like people I meet. Like, if it's a friend and I haven't met or seen in a long time, I always bring them something. This has always been my thing. Always. They're like, damn, Rick, are you rich? I go, no, I'm not rich, but I'm rich with love. I'm more wealthy with love, you know. I'm not wealthy. I don't come from money. I don't. But I know how to budget myself. I know what I'm capable of. I know I have enough for a rainy day. I have enough for many rainy days. But it's like just budget, you know, it's all in the budget. And respecting your budget and staying with your budget, you know. Sometimes you have like spontaneous things that pop up, and then you want to do, like me going to San Diego. I mean, that's something that popped up in the very last minute. It has me thinking so much. But I was like, maybe, just maybe, let me see something. Let me see something. Something just crossed my mind. Oh, come on, phone. This phone can never recognize my fingerprints. Fucking piece of shit. Oh Lord. You too. Let's see. What's going on here? That's not what I put. Gotta do it again. Gotta do it again. Okay, it's doing it now. Mootang, you wanna? Are you busy still? Basil seeds. Basil. I have a basil plant here. It's going nice. I've had it for a long time, and she is so happy and so like green, and this like she smells so good. Um, and yeah, it's just I like growing here because it always flourish. And anything that grow here, it really like surprises me how beautiful and big they get. Rich with love. Yeah. Yeah, still cooking and doing stuff. Yay! What are you cooking, girl? I want to know what you're cooking. I want to know what you're cooking. What you cooking, Mutang? What you cooking? I bet it's good as fuck. I want some. Ooh, and it's cheaper. Close the front door. What's today? Let me see something. Yeah, I have one stop. Indiana. Or that's Chicago. I would not be going to Chicago. Fuck that. Atlanta. Oh no. Which is the worst of the two? Chicago or fucking Atlanta? Oof. Oh no. I wouldn't want to deal with neither. Fuck that shit. Oh, this was only a 45-minute delay. No, layover. Let me see something. Let me see something. This one, the carry-on is included, but I cannot choose my seat. I need to choose my seat. This one, okay, so change fees. Let me see something. It's about the same price. It's literally about the same price as you went to fucking San Diego. Doesn't make any sense. That's stupid. Oh, this one, Spirit Airlines? Hell, fuck no. You're not catching me on Spirit. No wonder they don't want to charge for Spirit. You don't know if you're gonna get there alive or not with that fucking airline. The airline is just not my cup of tea. I think I'm not gonna make it to the eclipse over on the west side, but I'll make the one up here on the east. That's for sure because definitely gonna have Maggie coming in. That's a done deal. Maggie will be here. The only way she will not be here is that she gets sick and or deaf or anything like that. Other than that, I expect Maggie here on at least April 6th. She could fly out April 5th. Like if she could get a night flight that she could leave at night, and then that way she could spend the day with her husband and her family, and then she could take a late night flight. She could sleep on the plane. The plane, they're gonna be looking at her because the way she snores, she's gonna vibrate the plane. They're like, oh my god, there's a wildcat here. It's like, no, that's Maggie. She's gonna sleep beautifully. She's gonna come well rested, and I can't wait to show her Salem. I would like to show her Salem and take a tour together, like so she could be educated on the trials, the witch trials, the area where they hung the witches. Like that's when we're gonna grab that rock. I think either I do that in October for Moontang, I'll definitely do it again in April for Wu-Tang. Send her a couple of rocks and stuff. And I think that'll be pretty cool. I think it'd be a really fun event. I think we will have so much fun. I mean, I wish Wu-Tang could come too. I mean, she could bring her daughter. If that's the case, I'll fucking rent the van. You know, it holds 12 people. Like literally, this if Tiramir goes, of course me because I'll be the driver. So, and then Maggie, and then who else? Seven, Mrs. Seven, if she could come, that would be fucking amazing. Who else? Doc Ivy, Paula, hopefully. Vicky, hopefully Albie, and maybe not Albie. I don't know. I think we have enough room for us. I think it'll be a cool thing. Because I know the concern is like, yeah, but my daughter, like, bring your daughter too. She's 17. This would be a lifetime event she'll cherish for the rest of her life. Shit, she would be super like I'll be like talking to her most of the time. I was like, how you doing? What's going on in life? You want a reading? I don't need the cards. I could just tell it to you. Because I do energy readings, so I just pick up on people's energies and just give it right back to them. Sometimes it happens that way, and they're like, how the fuck you know these things? It's like I listen to the energies, I listen to the spirits, I listen to myself, hear the voices in my head, and just relay it. That's how I do it. Oh, she would love Salem. Oh, Wu-Tang. Oof. That's why I would love for you to come, bring her, Maggie. You know, if Mrs. Sevens could come too, and we all go to Salem together before we meet up with Doc and Ivy to go to Niagara Falls to see the eclipse, and Vicky and hopefully Paula. Oh man, a whole group, the Chill Pill group at Niagara Falls during the eclipse. It's once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime. Get to meet Doc in person, Ivy and his significant other in person. Me, no, I don't. I always put myself here, but I'm really like up here. But I always put myself here. You know, I blend in with the crowd. You know, but I'm really like up here. But yeah, it'd be so fun. It'll be so great. It'll be, and then you have your passports and everything. So those who have their passports could go to the Canadian side. Those who don't have their passports stay in the American side. Like we could do a 2-hour walk, like not constant 2 hours because it's 2 hours, but taking pictures and stuff and taking videos. And you see me with my show when I did it in 2 hours, and I stopped, took a lot of pictures. If I would have just walked the whole thing, I could have walked the whole thing and had everything done in 2 hours. But I took my time. I walked it. I showed it off for you guys to see. Hugged a whole bunch of trees. Oh, those hugs. I lead with example because I always tell people, hug a tree, you know? Hug a tree. Get back to nature, you know? Trees need loving too. And that's what I was doing. I was hugging trees at Niagara Falls. I have to lead by example. You know, I can't talk about it without being about it. I need to be about it. I need people to see, like, lead by example, you know? And when I tell people get back to nature, is a reason to get back to nature. And look what happened. You know, this big ass crazy war happened and so forth. And I was telling people beforehand, get back to nature, get back to Mother Nature, ground yourself. Like, it's important this weekend. For some reason, I came to Niagara Falls to experience this energy, and yet we had all this crazy energy happening overseas. So it's like, that's why I tell people, listen, you have to take care of yourself and worry about yourself. You can't handle the world's business. The world's business is really out of our hands. What we could do is we could take care of ourselves with the hands we have and make sure we're in a good place. Make sure we're thinking like for ourselves and our loved ones. You know, it's like, we're not, there's no S on my chest. There's not. You know, I'm not Superman or any of that. I'm just a human. And from one human to another, you know, I love you, you know, and it comes deep from the heart, because love could overpower anything and everything that's negative. So, and that's why they say you could kill them with nice, like, you could kill people with kindness, you know, and it's so true. And if you go back and you watch all my shows, I am the same way every single show. You know, there's one person that got, you know, spicy with me a long time ago, and she got it back. She got it back 10 times over. Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah. And what was done, and what was said. Put my foot down. You shall not pass. And that's it. It was a done deal. Yeah, it's a once in a lifetime thing, Moontang. You should think about it. I don't know. Do you have your passport? I can't rest in peace, Tamir. Tamir, what are you doing up, brother? This stream is getting my attention. Oh no, Tamir. Did Maggie get kicked out? Where did she get kicked out from? She's at home. She's doing laundry and cooking. She's being a good housewife. She's being good. But she did come out with penis, so I don't know how good she is right now. Because she came on, the first thing she heard was penis. So it's like, okay, Maggie. She's awesome. She is so funny. I'm telling you, you guys around me are constantly gonna be laughing. I make light, and I make a lot of jokes, and I'm very, very cheerful and very playful. I like seeing people laugh. I love the energy of it. It makes me feel so much better when people are laughing. I can hear the train. Yeah, because I imagine there's always a way to get around traveling, right? If you're fear of flying, okay, and then cars, it's a little rough, like Paula, right? The next thing is train. Train is not a bad way, unless you're afraid of the train being derailed. Well, that's a good possibility, but that's the risk you take when you travel. You never know what's going to happen until you get there safe. That said, let's bring in Vicky. Vicky, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. The little engine that could keeps going.
So listen, I looked up Four Corners, and it says so that's a Navajo reservation monument, and it says that Four Corners, right on the front page, it says Four Corners will be closed for the eclipse.
Kind of makes sense because there'll be too many people for them to control.
Right, and maybe they're going to have their own private ceremony,
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Have a ritual.
Yep.
I mean,
that's what I'm thinking.
You can still get close to it and still probably be part of it.
Yeah, I think that I'm just gonna stick with my original plan, and so I live near Palomar Mountain Observatory, so it's really high up there, and even if we have like marine layer or clouds or whatever, I should be above all of that, and so I'll be able to still see some of it from there, but it's close enough to.
You'll see 80%.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll be up there in the trees. The trees and I really get along. I don't know if they're going to let me have a campfire, though. That's the only thing. So I might have to switch locations. I don't know. I have to investigate more, but I'm definitely going somewhere, Rick.
I got to. Like right now, I'm thinking about is like I was looking like flights and stuff, and it's still ridiculously expensive. I mean, there's one that's a risk. It's pretty much, I think, it's a risk taker, which will sell it to you for $349 the ticket. But I think that one is a standby, and it'll tell you what airline.
And that's still a lot of money.
Yeah, and $349 round trip.
Yeah. I mean, it's not too bad, I guess. I'll come all the way across the country.
Yeah, compared to my airport here, because that I was looking at a JFK. The one that here is the Hartford, Bradley, that's called Bradley. They're selling the tickets from $700 to $800.
Yeah, it's those last minute flights. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's crazy. But the way that they just hike it up like that, I think that's so unfair.
So the other thing, the other option, so I can either stick close to home, or I can take a day off work. And I was thinking about Sedona and Flagstaff. So Flagstaff is up by where that hike is. In the what are those trees called? The aspen trees. So it's beautiful fall colors, which I'm always into, me and color. So, so, and then Sedona is like a really active energy zone. So that might be an option.
Might be a good option. Like the closer you are, the better. You increase the chances from like 80 to 90% totality. So you'll get a lot of the crescent of it, and those pictures are beautiful because I have one on my avatar on the chat, like, and on my page too. I took those pictures.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So I can't wait till the one here in April, but I definitely would have loved to catch the one this weekend.
Yeah. If I had known about it, I would have planned for it more, but
Mm-hmm. It's
Yeah,
okay.
but I don't even know like what BLM land is up that way or to be able to camp because any campground is going to be absolutely full. So
Mm-hmm.
it's going to have to be BLM land where you don't have to pay to camp and you can do a campfire and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's more research. I'd have to do a lot more research to find that. I mean, it is like 11 and a half hours away from my house. So I don't think I could do it in 3 days. I'd have to make it 4 days that, you know, so that's missing 2 days of work. So I don't know. That might be a bit much with a
Mm-hmm.
$6,000 property tax bill.
Oh
So
no,
yeah, I got to deal with that too.
you bastards!
Yeah, I got to do. I know it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's just
But
way.
anyway,
It's just so.
well,
It's
yeah,
but why? Why so much? And then the water bill is going up so much.
oh, it's crazy, right? Well, the regular property tax bill is like $4,400 a year. I have a supplemental property tax bill of 1,700 because I bought the house a year ago, so it's like kind of for the rest of the year I owe that from last year too. But it took them a whole year to bill me for that, you know. So bottom line is now they finally billed me a year later plus the regular property tax bill, so it's $6,000 that I have
Oof.
to do over the next 6 months. It won't be so bad because I can do like $1,000 a month, you know, and deal with it. But yeah, and then I get to start saving for the next one, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's. I mean, if you're saving it up for it, that's it's cool and stuff because that's like really like helps the shock
yeah,
when you have to pay for it. It's like,
exactly.
oh man, that just sucks. 'Cause don't you wish that you could like have that money for yourself?
Yeah, well,
You know?
I'm really blessed, Rick. I mean, that pretty much is my only expense. So I'm really lucky. I don't have I don't have a mortgage and I don't have
Yeah,
a,
that's the
a
best.
rent. So if that's my only expense plus a small HOA, and I
Mhm.
own my home and I own the land, I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a better feeling than having to pay a mortgage and then like taxes on top of it, and then HOAs, and oh man, it
Yeah,
can be a
I don't know
nightmare.
how people do it, honestly. I got super, super blessed and was able to sell my old place for really more than I ever thought was even possible. And so that's what allowed me to be able to, make the move that I did. And so, yeah, I just really, count those blessings every day. What do I have to worry about? I just really, just try and keep that perspective and, you know, and understand what other people are going through as well, and it's,
Hmm.
it's not, I'm very fortunate and I try and give that back to people when I can, you know? So that's my
Hmm.
kind of philosophy and angle on it.
Right on.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, you're doing great though. You got yourself into a better position, uh, especially with a hell of a deal you got and the breaks you have gotten in your life. Because remember, you had your roller coasters, you had
Oh,
your
yeah.
ups and downs, and that shit was
I
just
mean, definitely.
huh. So it's like being thankful for everything, and being positive about everything.
Yeah.
But you're
Well, hey,
doing
Liz,
good.
I just wanted to jump on really quick. I'm on my break and at work. I just wanted to let you know what was happening with the solar eclipse and that you can't actually be there at Four Corners, unfortunately. But
You know what
I'll
time it's gonna
definitely.
happen, right?
No,
The
I don't
eclipse.
know what time.
It's gonna be a morning one. It's gonna be like if you
Oh,
depending on where you're at, like if it's like New Mexico, it's gonna happen like 10:35 in the morning and 10:40 in the morning.
And
The
it's
northern
a
part,
solar eclipse, or it's a solar eclipse then, right?
yes.
Okay.
So it's in the
Well,
morning, and
that definitely makes a difference in the plans for sure.
because it's in the morning, because like the part of Nevada, which is like the western part of Nevada, is gonna get it around 9:25 in the morning, and then depending on where you're at in between the totality, it could last anywhere between 3 minutes to 4 minutes, even to 4.5 minutes of totality.
Well, I'm
So,
going to try and make sure wherever I am that it's a clear skies so that I
mhm.
can film that for everyone.
Yeah, I think the best, if you was to do this would be so wild, but the best part will probably be in Utah. And I don't know what highway it is. It's the same highway that goes to Vegas. Well, there's a highway that goes right to Utah, and it goes to Richfield, Utah. I think around that area is where you're gonna get like the
My
4.5
son
minutes.
and his well, let me think about that. I don't
I
know.
can show you.
I'll have to see what I can do.
Okay, okay. Just
Because I can always just fly to Vegas and then, you know, confiscate my friend's car. And I've been wanting to
Mhm,
go up to like Zion
mhm.
in the wintertime, but it'll still be pretty in the fall, I bet. So maybe I could do that.
Let me
I don't
see if
know.
I can bring
I'll
it
look
up
into a
here.
few different things and I'll make sure and keep you posted, but I can get back to work right now.
Okie dokie. Have a good
All
rest of your
right.
day.
Thanks, Rick. You
Bye.
too. Bye now.
Bye. And show you guys real quick what I was looking at. So here's the insider article, and this is for the solar eclipse. As you can see, Nevada here. Let me make sure you're able to see it. Okay, yeah, you are. So 10:25 in the morning. And this is the road I was talking about here in Vegas. There's this one road. I don't know what road it is. So if you guys can help me out with that, that'd be cool. But you see, Richfield is right in here, and it's right in the middle of the totality. And it's gonna be like a 4.5 minutes of totality. So that's gonna be super cool when once it starts and once it finishes. And it's going to be a sight to take in. I mean, from where she's at and the highway, like I think this would be the fastest way if she flies into Vegas, and then, well, it has to be the day before, because to drive through here, because it's going to be in the morning. It's at 10, starting maybe like at 10. I want to say 10:20, because over here it'll be 10:30, and you see where it's at. So it has all this to go. So if you move this back, it'll probably be like at 10:20 that they'll get the eclipse. So you want to be there at least an hour before the eclipse happens. You know, you want to set yourself up, set your equipment up. If you have any, you want to take pictures, make sure you have a filter that is for solar, like a solar filter. Even for your cell phones, make sure you have a solar filter. That way you can take pictures of it. If it's a total eclipse, then you're not going to need the filter. Just don't look at the sun, and just look at the sun from your camera and take the pictures. And when the sun peers out, like the diamond, try to take that picture and then put the camera down, because you don't want to um, damage your phones or your eyes. So if you move up here, you can see uh, 3, 4, 4.5 minutes, and then over for Oregon, it's going to be at 9:20. but I think it's gonna be 9:20 here, but it's gonna be more like 9:10. That's gonna come through Eugene, Springfield, Roseburg, and it's just gonna keep going right through into Nevada and so forth. It's gonna be such a freaking beautiful sight to see. So with that said, let's go back to the show. Ryan, you could probably catch it. If I don't know if you're gonna be off or what. Oh, you're gonna do a show Saturday? Okay, that's what's up. 7. I would like to see that. At what time, Mr. 7? Europeans, Oriental, Africans, American natives, everything human sacrifice. So yeah. Ice. It's true. The ones who lose is humanity, man. You got a lot on your mind, Ryan. You definitely do. It's you know the truth, Ryan. You know the truth. You definitely do. And everything that's going on is just, I don't know, a lot of propaganda. You know, the missiles are real. The attacks and stuff, those are real. The buildings being tumbled, that's all real. But the propaganda that comes along with it, that's real too, because it's real propaganda. They're just fucking like I don't have Facebook. I have a Facebook, but I'm not on there. I don't have Twitter. I know Twitter is loaded with propaganda. Like, it's unstoppable. At this point, it's just spreading like a wildfire. Even here on YouTube. You know, YouTube don't even let you think for yourself anymore. They don't let you have an opinion. You can't speak freely on YouTube without being punished or censored. Look at Doc. He got fucking punished and censored for shit that wasn't even his. It was a fucking playlist. A playlist that he had, and he got 2 strikes for a playlist. The videos are not even his. And he got striked. He's not going to be back for like another 7 days. I think his suspension is up on the 18th. That doesn't make any fucking sense, man. They're just trying to silence. They're trying to silence people. I know. Yeah, Twitter is the most free speech app right now, but problem with Twitter is that you're getting a lot of propaganda shit on there too. And they're just pushing like a lot of narratives, and I don't know. I'm like, whoever has Twitter, that's fine. You guys can have it, but it's just not for me. It's just not for me. It's just I don't get influenced that easily. I think for myself and I see things already. I like Discord because it's us, you know, it's us like bandits, like we're banding together, and you know, we're sharing our knowledge within each other in the group, and we're all like-minded individuals, and that's why we want Ryan to download Discord, and so that way we could bring them into my server, you know, the Chill Pill, and we all have a great time, like sharing and exchanging information. I mean, it's such a great place for Ryan. I mean, he will totally enjoy it. I mean, we're all enjoying it, and we're all having, you know, great conversations on there. Moontang is just as like as Ryan is, because Ryan he be typing it up. And Moontang is the same way. Moontang will run you stories, and she likes to speak her mind on Discord, and I love it. I do. But I'm gonna run this show until 1:30. Let's do 1:30. So that way it gives me time to make myself lunch, and I could watch Eric on his channel on Odyssey and see what he had to say today. And then I'll be back this evening for the evening show. So, Seven, are you working? Yeah, you're working today. I was gonna say if he was gonna do a show or something, and because I love when Seven does his shows, so I like to listen to him. He's like, "Yeah, Rick, because I put you to sleep." Yes, you do. You do. You're so smooth. That's why you're like. I love to listen to you subconsciously. I really do. It's so relaxing. I just feel like just the way he flows, and then it's just knocked out. You know, the only one that wakes me up is Paula, because she'll like, yeah, fucking bitch, and she'll start screaming and stuff, and then I'm like, that's my alarm clock. Well, but I have Paula as my alarm clock. It's like, all right, which soundtrack should I put? Nah, let's put the Paula special. You motherfucker. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna wake up right away. It's like, what the hell did I do? Oh shit, no, it's the alarm. Yeah, turn that off. Oh goodness. Oh man. I love her energy. I love her feistiness. She's so funny. I love it. Oh, you gotta laugh, you know. She's one of a kind. That one is one of a kind. That woman is so special. Yeah, I know. I have an Odyssey. I do have an Odyssey. I mean, I could do maybe one day Odyssey and add people to my Odyssey show. I could do that because I do have an Odyssey channel. So, and it is called My Mind Over Your Matter. The Odyssey, I hope they're getting better. I mean, maybe I should do a show there. I don't have that much subscribers there though. I have maybe, I don't even know how many subscribers I have on Odyssey. I don't know. Let me check. How about that? I don't know. Odyssey. Give me a second. Odyssey. Let me see how many subscribers I have. I don't know how this works. My page. I guess that's where I need to go. My page. I got 2 followers. 2 followers. The last time I was there was a hangout show that I did December 10th, 2022. Oh shit, almost a year. Holy shit. Let me see. How much content I have on here? I have some content, some older content here. Yeah, I got older content here. Ooh, I got the ghost, the orbs flying at me. I have it on there. But really older shows. Which is this one? Health update. Ooh, I have Jessica. I have a show that I did with with that person. I mean, I added some things there, but it's not much. I don't understand how they put some of the stuff on here because I don't even because if I put it on YouTube, they put it on Odyssey. Oh, because I've uploaded this to YouTube and I don't know why is it here on Odyssey. And it's from YouTube. So Odyssey is part of YouTube. Odyssey is part of YouTube. So if they're not censoring there, it's because they want you to speak all the stuff there because they're not getting so much attention there than their main channel that, they don't want that type of information on YouTube. But on Odyssey, they'd be like, oh, nobody's really going to watch it. So let's just put it there. Yeah, because I see some shows that I uploaded onto YouTube and like I see it here, which is weird. It is weird. I don't know how the hell this shit got here. I haven't done any live shows from Odyssey, so I don't know how that got there. It makes you wonder, right? Like, how did my Niagara Falls video get into Odyssey? I did it October 7th. I marked it October 7th, 2023. And it has my YouTube channel link here, my Mind Over Your Matter. And it reads Enjoy Niagara Falls. And then it has the YouTube, the channel where you can watch it. And it's on Odyssey. The only time I come to Odyssey is just to see Eric shows. I haven't done a show on Odyssey, and for how long, I don't know. I don't even remember the last time I did a live show or anything on Odyssey. Let me see. When's the last time I did an Odyssey show? I don't know. I don't know. See a lot of snow videos. Huh. I don't know. Odyssey has problems. They still have problems with their shit. But I'm just fascinated and wondering how the hell did the Niagara Falls video get into Odyssey if I only download it onto YouTube? If I only download it to YouTube, it should only be on YouTube, not Odyssey. I did not download anything to Odyssey, but Odyssey has the video. So that tells me that Odyssey is part of YouTube and it's just a sub area where you can speak freely, yeah, but YouTube is watching of what you're saying. That's what that's telling me. Yeah, I got 2 people subscribed to my channel, but I got 2 people subscribed. I think one of them is probably Albie, and the other one is probably Doc Illusions. Yeah. And the reason why I downloaded Odyssey is because Doc told me to download it. So I downloaded it, but I really never used it. And now I see videos that I just uploaded to YouTube. Now it's on Odyssey. And now I didn't upload anything to Odyssey. So that's telling me that YouTube has major influence on Odyssey. And Odyssey is part of YouTube. There's no way that I download on YouTube and it miraculously it went to Odyssey. Like, I can show it to you guys. Give me 1 second. I'll prove it to you. I come with receipts. Give me 1 second. I come with receipts. This is my Odyssey channel. Okay. I only got 2 followers. 2 followers. That's it. How in the fuck did this get here to Odyssey? 3 days ago. How did this get to Odyssey? And if I click it, how did it get to Odyssey? That's me and Niagara Falls. How did this happen? I only upload this to YouTube. I cannot believe this. It's so beautiful. But how did this video get to Odyssey? Is my question. Nope. I don't have anything synced with it. Unless they synced it in, I don't have it synced. I downloaded YouTube. It is beautiful. I don't mind watching it. I'm gonna take the time and watch it. 3 minutes of Niagara Falls. So we might as well look at it. How beautiful. I definitely did not upload this to Odyssey. I did put it on my YouTube channel. And it had no music, no nothing. All you hear is the water splashing down from the waterfall. Look at that water. Look how cool that is. All right. Well, that was the 3 minutes right there of a video that I did not authorize to be uploaded to Odyssey. That's very, very, very weird. Let's see if I can take this off. How the hell did I take this off? Is there playing by itself? You know what I mean by Odyssey? Odyssey is just really fucking weird. It's just weird. But I got 2 followers. That's it. It's a weird place for sure. Let's go ahead and stop sharing there. It's just caught me by surprise because I just wanted to see what was in there. I was not expecting to see Niagara Falls video that I did be uploaded to Odyssey. I only uploaded it to YouTube, and I can show it to you on YouTube. Come here real quick. I'll show you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me bring it up. I gotta go to my channel. So when I upload on YouTube, it comes out here under my videos. It'll be on the homepage and it'll be under the videos. Let me share screen. So here we are at 400 subscribers, 473 videos. And here's the video that I uploaded 3 days ago. That I uploaded on YouTube. Same video. So how the hell? Close this out. How the hell did Odyssey get my video from YouTube? Because if it would have been synced up accounts, all my videos would be over there. Every video that I make should be over there, and it's not. So it doesn't make any sense to me. It's crazy. That's what it is. I only have 2 subscribers. But they're posting some of my shit over there, and yet I'm only getting 2 subscribers. It's just weird. It's just really weird. Because none of my live shows are over there. Every show that I make, it's not over there. So why are they picking and choosing what to put over there? If the account is synced, then everything that I make and do should be over on Odyssey. And it's not. Just be careful with these apps. Don't fall for their shit. You know what I mean? Because they're very sneaky and very tricky. You know what I mean? They give you this false sense of security. That's the problem. That's why I stay away from certain sites and certain places and certain things. It's just because they are not good. For one, they're just don't look out for you. They're only in it for them. You know, they run ads on your videos, and then how much do you get off of that? Nothing. Pennies. That's it. Not even pennies. You get shit. YouTube gets all the money. You get it all. Same goes for Odyssey, and same goes for every other, all these places. That's how they make the money. It's the ad money. How you think Twitter is surviving is because the ad money that's coming through, and also the subscriptions that are coming up, because they're getting a lot more subscriptions from individuals. I'm not a subscriber. I will not subscribe to that platform. I'll do Discord, and I'm okay with Discord, but that's about it. That's as far as you're gonna get me. You know, that's as far this stone is going to be thrown. I've been 3 hours on here. We're heading to the 1 o'clock hour pretty soon. Gonna definitely wrap up the show early, so maybe, because I'm already getting hungry. So maybe I'll just wrap up the show in 20 minutes. So we'll keep it at 1 o'clock. So give people enough time to eat, use the restroom, do whatever you want to do within the hour. And then Eric is going to go on Odyssey. If those who want to watch, to each their own, if you don't want to watch, you don't have to. If you want to watch him, you're more than welcome to. He's like an occultist, into magic, into he's very, very gifted. I'm going to have him here on my show in the near future. Just not right now, It's going to be definitely after maybe in November or so forth. Um, and we'll figure things out then. But he'll be on here. I'm gonna do a special for my channel. It's gonna be like 3 channels into one, where Doc is gonna be producing on his channel. Eric will be producing on his channel, and I'll be producing on my channel. But we'll all be together, like communicating, and I think it'd be pretty cool. I know how to do it, so that's why it'd be pretty cool. But I'll wrap up the show in 18 minutes, and just enough to finish smoking this joint. And then I'm gonna make myself something to eat, because I did do a little groceries yesterday. Yay! So I'm gonna make myself something to eat, and then I'm gonna kick back, relax, and listen to Eric. And then I'll come back for the evening show. Depending if anybody comes and does a live. That's like Seven said the other day. He's like, if nobody's doing a live, I don't mind jumping in and doing something. And I was like, Seven, I was planning on doing something at midnight. He was like, oh, okay, I'll wait for you. I was like, literally, I should have said it before, but he was like, and I felt like I ruined his mojo, because he was like, I think he wanted to do a show, but since nobody was doing anything, but then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do something when I get home, because I'm so hyper. I was so hyper. I was like, I needed to like really get my show out and get that energy out. And Seven came on to the show too, and we had a good show that night when I got back from Niagara Falls. It was so fun. Yeah. The one that I'm really cautious about is Rumble. Because they're like, yeah, free speech, whatever. You're producing your company out of Canada. How much free speech do you really have in Canada? They're already trying to manipulate Rumble into submission. And I think they're going to be put a lot of pressure to provide more information to the government. And also, they're going to tell them they're going to have to censor. If not, they're going to be facing fines and problems. And, they're going to submit like every other channel, and they're going to be censoring people. So I can see that happening in Rumble. I can. All these, yeah, Rumble's out of Canada. Canada has no free speech, man. They trying to censor your speech. Look what they did with the truckers out there that went protesting, and people were trying to donate money to help the truckers, for food and gas and so forth. And you know what Canada did? They froze all the accounts. And refunded the money back to the individuals. And no, they said they were going to refund it. And then they said, no, they're going to get the money and donate it to organizations. Like, first of all, who are you to take the money that I donated and then turn it around and donate it to some other organization that I didn't authorize for? That's the hypocrisy with Canada. Like, that was fucked up. If I donate my money to the truckers, it's for the truckers, not for you to intervene and then redirect it to other organizations of your choice, not the person who donated the money, but the Canada decided to, yeah, we'll give it to another group. Who in the blue moon is this, like, Canada is about? Like, seriously? Like, are you fucking serious? Fuck. I blame Canada for everything. Just blame Canada. Like, South Park was not wrong. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. Blame them. Beautiful country though. Like I had a great time on the Canadian side and so forth. Niagara Falls is beautiful. You know, their head individual is just a fucking. I don't even know how Trudeau is still like how he's still running up there, how he's still in charge. Like they vote for this guy to be in charge, you know, and they talk so much shit about him. Everybody talks shit about him, and then when they go to vote, he's still running, he's still president, he's still, you know, he's still in charge. It's crazy. Yes, Ryan. There you go. This is what we need. We need a pro-Gentile free speech platform that everything you say and do is free. You know, free. And to a point, because freedom is to a point. We don't want radicals, you know, because that's what ends up happening. The radicals come in and bring their propaganda, and it just fucks up everything. And that's the reason why it's so hard to have free speech on these platforms. It's because of the bad seeds want to come through and ruin it all for everyone with their propaganda and bullshit. Definitely, man. But I'm going to have a nice lunch. I hope everyone is having a great day. I hope you guys are doing really good wherever you're at. Some people is early in the morning. Some people it's in the evening time. Here, it's actually lunchtime. It's lunchtime. I already know what I'm going to make. I'm going to make me a nice sandwich. And I got some salad there. I'm going to eat that up. And I'm going to wait for the show to start. And it's about an hour long, his shows. So it's about an hour. And I don't know what time I'm going to start this afternoon. If anybody's going to start or do anything, you know, let me know in Discord. You know, but I am going to do an evening show. So maybe I'll give an opportunity for others to come through and speak. I feel like I'm able to fly under their radar. They can't pin me down. Yeah, they can't pin nobody down. Fuck them. And fuck Trudeau and fuck Joe Biden. Like those, they're so crooked. They're so weird, but yet how the hell did they get in is my question. How in the hell did they get in? Oh, I know how, but I can't say it on YouTube because YouTube won't let me like speak my mind. And I think Rumble's a trap where you could go speak your mind, but it's being monitored by the Alphabet gang. And yeah, we need an area where we could contain all these voices and let them, speak their mind, speak the truth. And we're going to monitor everything and flag you. You know, it's like, I don't know. How free is that if you're just being monitored by like the CIA, Homeland Security, FBI? Like, that's free. I think that's like free monitoring more of what I'm doing. Violation of people's rights is always violates every day. You know, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. That's why I'm cautious with Odyssey. I'm very cautious with Rumble. You know, because you start thinking if that's the case, then every platform should allow free speech and you can say whatever you want and speak freely, you know, without punishment or consequences, you know, tied behind it. You know, everyone be speaking freely, but it's not like that. So it's like I just feel like they leave an outlet open so they could trap everyone into this one sector so they can monitor easier. Because if you have all these platforms for free speech and everyone's talking about the same craziness, then it's hard to monitor all these sites. But if you bring it all the way down to like maybe two sites, Odyssey and Rumble, then we could monitor them easily because we'll let them have their little free speech and let them speak whatever they want. But it gives us a little access that we could see what they're doing and what they truly thinking without, having to go to YouTube and all these other channels and expressing themselves. So to me, I feel like it's just a one big fucking trap. It's a trap house. That's all it is. Let me prove it otherwise. The FBI is looking at my shoulder like, this motherfucker, he's saying too much. He's saying too much. Go on your fucking lunch break. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna go to lunch, all right. Give me 8 minutes. Then I'll listen to Eric's show so I could chill. And then I'll come back later this afternoon or this evening. I don't know what would be a good time. I'll let you guys decide for me what would be a good time. Because I need at least a good time for us to get like here and stuff and so forth. Oh Lord, I just saw what Mrs. Seven put here. It looks like I'll be needing to buy myself a flag. What type of flag you gonna wave? Waving a Palestinian flag may be a criminal offense. What? A criminal offense to be waving a Palestinian flag? Why are we like that's stupid. Oh no, are we doing the same thing that they did to the Jews to the Palestinians now? Are we going to have another Holocaust, but now it's going to be the Palestinians that are going to suffer, not the Jews? I don't know. It's giving me some Holocaust feeling. It's giving me those feelings, the heebie-jeebie feelings. It's like a role reversal. What you did to us, we're going to do to you, Palestine. Like, what? Oh, man. I don't know how we could stomach this. How, like, the energy is so fucking weird right now. And that's it. Got 5 minutes to go, and we're gonna be gone from here. Thank everyone who came through. Vicky came through here today, so thank you, Vicky. Continue working that butt off, girl. You walk too much. Damn, 22,000 steps. That's a lot because I did 15,000, and that was a lot. So I feel you. I hope those new shoes that you get are super comfortable and make you walk another 22,000 miles. 22,000 miles. Imagine that. 22,000 miles. So 22,000 steps. I said 22,000 miles. Holy shit. I mean, in our lifetimes, you can imagine how many miles we have walked. So it's been a lot of miles. And I can only imagine how many miles I walked my whole life. I don't know. I didn't have a tracker to track my whole life to see how many steps I took throughout my whole life. You can imagine, like, everyone has a social score for their steps. and then they put you in categories depending on the amount of steps you've taken. That'd be wild. That'd be wild because like no one keeps tracks of their steps. Not from the time you started walking. Nope. No. And I don't even think you could estimate how many steps you've taken your whole life. That's something that's probably a little impossible to do. But I want to say thank you again. I'm gonna get off of here. I'll be back later on this afternoon. Don't know what I'm gonna talk about yet. Don't know. Let's see what happens in Discord. What comes through Discord. Maybe y'all could give me something to talk about. Ryan, you need to get your butt on Discord, and that's in order. I do treadmill at the gym for 5 minutes before workout. That's what's up. That's good. And you know what you should do too? Stretch before you do that treadmill, and do another stretch after you do the treadmill. So then when you work out, you're a lot looser. Your joints are a lot looser. Just a little tip. I used to like, you see a picture of me when I used to work out, you'd be like, holy fuck. Like, that's how you used to look? I was like, hell yeah. I busted my ass. I used to work out a lot. And the most important part of working out is stretching. Stretching the muscles, like stretching the joints, maneuvering it certain ways. Fucking Palestinian flags now are now taboo, I guess. We're gonna genocide the Hamas and the Palestinians. They're just gonna kill them all and get them rid of all. I think that's some kind of Holocaust shit. Didn't the fucking Jewish learn their lessons, and yet they want to go back and relive their history? That's fucking crazy, man. That's really crazy. I can't deal with it. I'm done. You guys continue to have a good day. Those who are watching or rewatching, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Have a good morning, a good night, and a good day wherever you're at. I'll be back here a little bit later. So until then, see ya.